Welcome to Rockmart Yellow Jackets football. Today's pregame show on WZOT 101.9 is brought to you by
JC Snack Shack and RW Laundry. All right, thanks for tuning in tonight to the pregame show. I'm Mark Lumpkin along with David Williams and Greg Gober, getting ready to bring you our home opener against Cass. The Jackets coming in off of a loss last week to Cedartown, but close game last week. But we're ready to take on Cass on a very hot night. Temperature is 91 degrees, and the humidity will just about choke you to death out there. But they're ready to play tonight, and
thanks for coming out tonight.
And we will we'll get this thing started. We're about 15 minutes away, but guys coming off a loss last week to the crosstown rival Cedartown. That was a close game. A lot of errors last week in that game and stuff that we've got to correct before we start heading into the region play.
Yep. Yeah, coming off of last week's game, not a whole lot good to say about it, just to be honest with you. I mean, we lost to Cedartown, right? And you never want to lose to your crosstown rival, 13-12 in a game that we just didn't look good at times, and a lot of mistakes, and a lot of penalties need to get cleaned up, and hopefully tonight we'll see a little more discipline on the line of scrimmage. I mean, a lot of offsides penalties last week. It just frustrated us. I'm sure it frustrated the coaches. And you work with the kids for a few weeks, and try to get them ready, and then they get out there, and it was just one right after the other last week. And so hopefully tonight they've gotten that cleaned up. The other thing we hope they've gotten cleaned up a little bit is the kicking game. The kicker was down there on the field really working hard in the pregame. And so if that's any indication of how hard he's worked during the week, then hopefully we've gotten our hands around the kicking game.
Yeah, and this week it's been brutal as far as practice goes. One thing that they've changed in a lot of teams around here, they are practicing early in the mornings before school starts. I think they're starting about 6 o'clock in the morning. And I know they did that Wednesday and Thursday mornings. So, trying to beat that heat because with the heat index, the GHSA will not let you practice if it's a certain thing. And one thing that's going to play a factor in tonight's game, we were told that the GHSA has mandated that after every turnover or change of possession is going to be a 3-minute break. So that's going to prolong the game a lot tonight. But if we're not down there on the field, so I'm sure that they're probably going to need it. But it might it's going to help the kids.
It's easy for us to complain about that sitting up here in an air-conditioned press box But, to try to prevent some heat-related injuries, there will be additional breaks during the game tonight. If it feels like the game's passing by a little slowly, it might be because it really is passing by a little slowly. And so just bear with us as you tune in tonight. But it's for the safety of the players. As you said, the heat index is about 105, 110 this evening as the game is going to get started. And so the safety of the kids is more important. So hopefully we won't have any issues. We did see last week again something that we saw the week before up in Rome, and that was issues with cramping up. And you'd like to think that you can get a handle on that, but there comes a point when you're sweating so much that you just can't hydrate enough. And so hopefully having additional breaks tonight will allow the kids to get the hydration that they need and to stay ahead of the cramping issues that we've seen the last couple of weeks. Hey, on the field tonight, looking for, as we said, looking for the team to clean up some of the things with the penalties and the mistakes that we made. But we talked about how it didn't look good last week. But let me say something about our defense last week. Our defense played really well, held Cedartown to 2 touchdowns. And Cedartown's got a good team. They're gonna win a lot of ball games this year. Our defense looked pretty good early against Rome 2 weeks ago. We've got a good defense. Teams are not going to be able to run the ball well on us this year. We are going to have to defend the pass tonight. Cass has a kid that's already committed to the University of Georgia that's a wide receiver for them. And so they've got some talent at the skill positions. We're going to have to defend the pass tonight, and we know we had issues with that up in Rome a couple of weeks ago. I'm sure we're going to see more of a better defensive look in a real game than we did in that preseason game.
Yeah, and you know, that's what I've been told about Cass. They've got a real good quarterback, and we were able to see that in the warm-ups tonight. He's got an arm on him. He's got a quick release, and I think that, you know, we're going to have to be ready to defend the passing game tonight. So we'll see what the coaches have got in store for us tonight. Hey, we're going to take a quick break. You're listening to the pregame show brought to you by JC Snack Shack and RW Laundry.
Hey folks, this is your old buddy Bill Sherfus, General Manager of JC's Snack Shack in Aragon, Georgia. Here at JC's, we are open for breakfast and lunch starting at 5:30 a.m. till 3 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday. Don't miss out on our homemade cat head biscuits and our country breakfast sandwiches. Even though our chili dogs and chili burgers are hard to beat, we offer a menu for everyone's taste. Remember, we're JC's Snack Shack, where everything starts with chili. Call ahead on our phone numbers 678-685-6010 and go Jackets. Hey folks, RW Laundromat, located on Elm Street here in Rockmart, the cleanest laundromat in Northwest Georgia, offers state-of-the-art washers and dryers, TV, and free Wi-Fi while you wait 7 days a week, or take advantage of our wash and fold service. We offer extra large washers for the big loads. Churches, businesses, and ball teams are always welcome. That's RW Laundromat here in beautiful Rockmart, Georgia, and go Jackets.
Hey, we're back here at the pregame show brought to you by JC Snack Shack and RW Laundry. Hey, go by JC Snack Shack and see Bill and all the folks over there.
Get you a biscuit in the morning.
Great biscuit in the morning. Hey, all the food's good to me over there. Of course, I eat. You can tell I eat a lot, so it's a good meal to go over there and eat with Bill in the gang. But tonight, Jacket's getting ready to take on Cass. Last year we went up to Cass, and if I recall, last year Rockmart was trailing going into about halfway through the fourth quarter, and we were able to pull that game out. But Cass has got a pretty good ball team, and so we look for this game to be. I don't think it'll be a blowout on either side, but like David talked about, our defense has, just in the games that we've saw so far, we've got a good defense this year, and they're going, you know, as the year progresses on, they're going to gel a lot better, and I think they're going to be tough on anybody we play.
Yeah, and this Cass team, we talked about them a little bit, but they are, again, we're playing up tonight.
Right.
We're AA playing up to a 4A school, and so we're going to have our hands full. We can beat this team. We're going to have to play a little better than we did last week. And hopefully we can get our offense has not clicked well yet this season. We had a couple of drives last week where it looked good, and then we had some drives when it didn't. We need some consistency out of our offense, and you know that starts with protecting the quarterback. Last week we were not able. We ran the ball okay. We had some decent runs, but we couldn't give our quarterback enough time to really set his feet and look downfield. It was like he was under pressure every time he dropped back to throw, and we're going to have to throw the ball to win this season.
Yeah, and, you know, in the past years we've been so reliant on the speed sweep, and we've had real fast runners, and it seems like these games that we've played so far, they just hadn't been able to get a hold on it yet. I do think that we've got some speedsters out there. We got big Brent Washington. You know, he can barrel through the line, and if he's got some open field, he's going to outrun everybody. You know, for his size, he is a good, well-built young man, but you know, he plays offense and defense both, and so you know, it wears these guys out. But But, tonight, I'm like you, David, to win the ball games this year, we're going to have to mix it up, and we're going to have to give the quarterback time to get set and throw the ball.
Yeah, and so hopefully tonight we can see a little more consistency out of our offense, and our defense continue to play well and get a win against this Cass team.
Yeah, all right, Greg, man of many words down there, Greg Gober, thanks.
Yeah. How can a man get a word in with you two guys?
All right, we're about 4 minutes away from getting this thing started, and so we're going to close out the pregame show. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back with the kickoff, Rockmart versus Cass.
This has been the Yellow Jackets pregame show on 101.9 Hometown Radio. Brought to you by
JC Snack Shack and RW Laundry.
For 80 years, Atrium Health Floyd has offered care at every stage of life. As the official healthcare partner of Polk School District, that history of healing reaches students from the time they step on campus until the stadium lights go dark. Our pediatricians, school nurses, athletic trainers, and first responders are here every day, making sure students are healthy and safe. A commitment that fulfills our mission to improve health, elevate hope, and advance healing for all. Atrium Health Floyd, your first and best choice for care.
Hey everyone, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter right across from Rockmart High School. Come find out why we're the region champs in the car business. Get a Days deal once, you're a customer for life. Enjoy the game. Go Jackets.
I've heard about this Engage spending account at Family Savings Credit Union. We could get $200 cash bonus when we open an Engage spending account. We'd also earn cashback rewards every month, pay no service fees, and get free bill pay.
Engage Spending Account, not your father's checking account. Visit engagespending.com for details. Some restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Barnes Insurance Agency offers car, home, health, and life insurance at affordable rates. They offer numerous auto insurance companies so they can get you the best coverage for the lowest rate. They offer tax services year-round. Call today for a free quote. Barnes Insurance Agency, 512 East Elm Street in Rockmart.
Lewis Motor Company has moved. The oldest car dealership in Rockmart has a brand new beautiful lot that has expanded their inventory with quality used vehicles. Go by their new lot at 319 South Piedmont Avenue or call today at 770-684-6694. New facility, expanded inventory, same dealership, same great service. Lewis Motor Company.
This is Jennifer Holtze with the Lankford Insurance Firm, where we specialize in life, disability, and long-term care insurance. Don't speculate. Let us evaluate your insurance needs. Give us a call, 770-546-0286. And we're a proud sponsor for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Go Jackets.
You know, nowadays it seems like nothing is built to last. But the new Michelin Defender 2-tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
The wait is over. It's game time on WZOT 101.9. This is Rockmart High Football, presented by
Smith's Land Clearing, A&B Disposal, Silver Comet Fitness, Garrett Land Company, Barnes Insurance, Mitchell Chiropractic, Mary Miller State Farm, Taylor Transport, Culver Exterminating, Jerry and Dana Ferguson of Ferguson Construction, Precious Paul's Pet Grooming Hotel and Spa, Marco's Pizza.
All right, thanks for tuning in tonight to Rockmart High School football. I'm Mark Lumpkin along with David Williams and Greg Gober. And we've just had the coin toss out on the field, and I believe that Rockmart won the toss and deferred to the second half. Is that what you saw?
I think the other team won the toss and elected to receive. Either way, no matter who won the toss, Cass is going to receive and have their offense out there to start the game.
Our captains for tonight, number 14, Jake Bailey, number 3, Anson High, number 9, Zion McCreary, and number 35, Bobby High out there tonight. Jackets getting ready to run through the helmet over there. If you're watching on Facebook, thanks for tuning in tonight. You can catch us on Facebook, on the TuneIn app, on WZOTradio.com. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Rockmart coming in 0-1 on the season, but getting ready to even this up tonight. Got the milk jugs right in front of us. So it's going to be loud.
It is. Hey, other thing I noticed about these two teams, so Cass is traditionally a blue and gold team. But tonight they're wearing white jerseys and black pants. And almost black. It's a dark gray. So black pants, white jerseys. They may have some gold numbers on them. We cannot read their numbers at all.
I think they are gold, David. They're hard to see.
And so white jerseys with really light gold numbers on them. And I guess that's to keep the opposing team from knowing who is who. And then Rockmart's wearing white pants and black jerseys, so just the opposite. It's going to be a funny look on the field if you're watching it on Facebook tonight. And but we will not know who the players are for Cass because there is no way we can read their numbers. There ought to be a rule in high school that you ought to be able to read the numbers on the jersey.
You know, the last 2 weeks we've been in some run-through sign, either controversy / fun with the other schools. We chose not to do a sign this week. I guess we're going to behave this week when it comes to the sign.
I guess we don't want to be on max prep this week like we were at Rome. But looks like Jose Alegria is getting ready to kick off for the Jackets.
We'll be kicking off from our right to our left. So Cass, the Cass Colonels, will be running the ball away from Carlton's Dairy, and so they'll be running it from our left to our right as we look down at the field from the hometown side. Rockmart set to kick off. The officials have let them put the ball on the tee. We're about to get this thing started tonight. Jose Alegria to kick. There is one man back deep to receive for Cass. He's standing on his own 5-yard line, and we're going to kick it to about the 35, and the ball carrier just falls on it, caught it, and fell on it. We were trying to do something there to catch them off guard and maybe come up with the ball here early, but Cass was able to cover that kick. They'll have the ball at the 36-yard line to start the game.
It's a little bit different look for the Jackets on an opening kickoff, but I think he didn't get he kicked it a little bit too hard.
Kind of an onside kick that he kicked hard, maybe on purpose kicked it hard, but didn't get it to bounce like he wanted to. So Cass comes out, set up for their first offensive possession. No huddle on the field, huddled on the sideline. They got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, ball on the right hash. Single back in the backfield with the quarterback who's in the shotgun. He drops back to pass, looking to throw immediately, and hits a receiver crossing in the middle of the field. He's at the 40 and down to the 35-yard line. 36-yard line is where he is spotted. He crossed from the left side all the way across the field, ran a crossing pattern about 10 yards deep. His quarterback had time to sit back there, wait on him, and when he broke open, he hit him in stride, and he picked up about 10 more yards after the catch.
That's what we talked about, the passing game, and Cass comes straight out passing the ball.
We're going to have to get pressure on their quarterback. They snap it, going to run the ball right up the middle. There's nothing there. He bounces it outside, and he's going to be tackled by number 22, Brent Washington, about a yard back in the backfield, and there is a flag thrown way after the play is over.
Maybe some jawing going on after the play.
A little bit of talking after the play is over, a loss of about a foot maybe on the play. And hopefully that was on Cass and not on Rockmart. The Cass team seems to be backing up. We'll wait and see, though. Definitely something unsportsmanlike after the play was over.
Tackle was made by Brent Washington.
officials talking about it over here on the sideline. And so still no word as to what the call was. One of the officials is all the way over to the other side talking to the Cass coach.
They are marking it from the line of scrimmage.
And it is an unsportsmanlike against Cass, and they will mark it off from the 37-yard line and mark it 15 yards back. And it'll be back across midfield in Rockmart in Cass territory at the 48-yard line.
That's a Dean Presley flooring flag on the play. That's a 15-yarder.
15-yard personal foul after the play was over against Cass. So don't know what was said or what was done, but one of the Cass players did something the officials didn't like. They set up with two receivers split out on each side, stacked up one behind the other, single back in the backfield. Cass quarterback gets his team set. High snap, he gets it down, hands it off right up the middle. We grab him. Number 78 grabs him around the waist in the backfield, T.J. Hudgens, and then allows the linebackers to come in and make the stop after a short gain of about 3 yards. Crossed the 50, and now it's third down and about 22 yards to go. They've crossed the 50. They're at the 49-yard line in Rockmart territory. This is certainly a passing situation, and they do have a deep threat receiver. He's wide on the left side. Got another receiver over there in the slot ball right in the middle of the field. One receiver split out to the right. Got a wing back on the right side this time. Quarterback in the shotgun, going to roll to his left, looking to throw back to the right. We get pressure on him, interception. Jake Bailey steps in front of a pass at the 45-yard line and returned it to the 50. Quarterback rolled to his left, turned to throw back to the right. There was a man draped around his waist.
I think that was number 52, Nate Davis, that got to him.
Nate Davis draped around the quarterback's waist as the quarterback tried to throw it. I'm not sure which receiver he was throwing to. Jake Bailey stepped in front of it and returned it to the 50-yard line. Ball, the nose of the ball right at the 50. Rockmart will have 1st and 10. So the first offensive possession for Cass ends in a turnover. Rockmart gets an interception. We're going to take a commercial break because there's a timeout on the field for a water break.
Is your thermostat breaking your wallet each month? The reason could be your home is not adequately insulated. Have the experts at TNT Insulation help put money back in your pocket. Call Tim Montgomery today at 770-684-1887 to schedule an inspection. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs, and they specialize in spray foam insulation.
Hello, Jacket Nation. I'm Chris Miller.
And I'm Steve Miller.
And we are Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory. Our family has been part of Rockmart since 1954, and we have been serving you at the funeral home since 1981. We are proud supporters of our community and Rockmart High School athletics. From our family to yours, go Jackets. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory, Rockmart's only locally owned and operated home family funeral home.
Discover better banking with Century Bank of Georgia. We are dedicated to building strong, long-term relationships with our clients. Invested in our communities, we proudly support numerous local businesses, schools, and nonprofit organizations. Century Bank of Georgia. We want to be your bank. Contact or visit us today.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, back to the game. After that interception by Jake Bailey, hey, that was a pretty catch. Jake caught that with his hands. A lot of times you'll see players let the ball get into their shoulder pass to try to make a catch. He reached out, snagged that out of there with his hands, made a good catch, returned it about 5 yards down to the 50-yard line. So a good start for the Jacket defense. We've talked about it, but in the pregame about how our defense has played well this year. Another example of that. They did take advantage of the 15-yard penalty, though, on Cass.
Yeah, and, you know, we got through that Cass line and got that pressure on the quarterback, and that's what we're going to have to do tonight. If he gets time to get set, he's going to be a big threat, and plus he's got that good receiver out there that caught that first pass on their first play from scrimmage, But, you know, we've got to get that pressure on the quarterback and force him out of the pocket and to be off kind of off his stride there as far as throwing.
Yeah, a couple of observations. One, these water breaks are long.
They are 3 minutes.
And so they're still in the middle of the break. There's no score. There's 10 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first quarter. But both teams are over to the sideline getting a little break from the heat. But also the observation, Cass, they got a big offensive line, big kids on the line, but we're quicker than they are. Right off the bat, you can tell our defensive front is quicker than their offensive linemen. If they get their hands on us, they're going to be able to block us. But I think we outquicked them on a couple of plays there.
We did. So let's see if our offensive line can give J.D. the time he needs back there. That's been kind of an issue past few games. So
yeah, and J.D. came up a couple of times last week limping a little bit. It might have been cramps. It might have been something else, but he looks good tonight. I think everything's good. Brent Washington's out there behind him as we bring a running back in to start the game tonight. Two receivers split out to the right. All on the left hash. Rockmart in the black jerseys, white pants, moving from our right to our left, following that interception with their first offensive try of the night. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets. JD's in the shotgun. Going to take the snap, give it to Brent Washington, who goes right up the middle, moves to his left, runs over a man at the 40-yard line, gets down to the 37, move the chains. That's the first Clay Burt's Boutique Yellow Jacket first down of the night. Clay Burt's Boutique located in the Triangle Shopping Center. Go by and see them. Ball at the 38-yard line. J.D. runs back out to the huddle after a good first run by the Rockmart team. Brent Washington had a big hole left side there. Same formation. Two receivers out to the right. That's Tristan Anderson and Jake Bailey. Davis going to roll to his right, looking to throw. Got time, throws it down the field to Bailey. It's complete at the 13-yard line. Jake Bailey went up into the air and got the ball between two defenders. I talked about him getting his hands on the interception. Same thing there. Yep. He went up for the ball, high pointed the ball, and reached up and made the catch with a defender there ready to make the play. 1st and 10, Rockmart, another Clay Burt's Boutique. Yellow Jacket, first down.
I tell you, that was J.D. had time, rolled out, and was able to find his man downfield.
Moving on the run a little bit, making that throw on the run. We bring in an extra receiver, Nazir Turner, split in the slot on the left side along with Bailey. Davis going to give it to Washington, though. There's going to be a flag on the play. Washington gets into the end zone easily, but there is a flag on the play in the area of some kind of illegal block. 1st and 10, Rockmart at the 11. We'll see where they move the ball back to after this holding penalty against the Yellow Jackets.
I tell you, that was a good run by Washington through there.
And a good job by the Rockmart offensive line. They moved the pile, I tell you, on Cass and pushed them downfield. And Davis wasn't touched for about 4 or 5 yards, and then he just carried men into the end zone. But the ball's going to be back to the 21 after the 10-yard holding penalty is marked off from the line of scrimmage. So 1st down and 20 yards to go. We can get a first down without a touchdown. We put two receivers to the left, one to the right. I think that's Anderson over to the right, Bailey and Turner to the left. Davis gives it to Washington again. He runs up the middle, now cuts to the right. Only going to get about 5 yards out of that run. It'll be 2nd down and 15.
Ball's going to be spotted on the 17-yard line.
We bring in a wing back for Washington, number 23. Number 23 is Tyree McCrary, a sophomore. He comes into the game. Let's see, plenty of time on the play clock, 8 minutes and 30 seconds on the game clock. Still no score. It's 0-0 early here in the first quarter. We put two receivers to the left. We got two wing backs in the backfield with Davis, who's in the shotgun. He's going to give it to number 23, McCrary, who's got a big hole right side, but the hole is quickly filled by a linebacker who came up and made the tackle at the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Pretty good run, 5-yard gain by the sophomore McCrary.
Yeah, that was a good run. He had that hole on the right side, just busted through there.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get some running room, but a linebacker came up and closed it pretty quickly. All right, Rockmart with Davis in the shotgun. Washington back in there as the running back. He's going to drop back to pass. Looking to throw, got time, and it's knocked down and incomplete. That ball was knocked up in the air. A Cass player caught it, tried to get his feet in bounds, could not. It'll be 4th down and 10 yards to go.
Hey, I don't know who he was throwing to over there. He had a pile of Cass players over there.
Yeah, there's at least 3 of them in the middle of the field. He threw right into the center of them.
So we're going to attempt a field goal. The tee is put down at the 18-yard line. This will be a 28-yard field goal attempt. I'll agree to kick. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Rockmart takes a 3-0 lead. Hey, it's good to see the kicking game get going here early in this game. Rockmart takes a 3-0 lead with 7 minutes and 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Wings Plus at 808 West Elm Street in Rockmart offers incredible taste of the South with chicken and waffles, shrimp and grits, gizzards, ribs, and pork chops. We have fish dinners with tilapia, whiting, and that Southern classic catfish. That's Wings Plus, located in the old Huddle House location. Call them at 678-685-4880. They're open from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. Wings Plus, come and see what the fuss is about.
Silver Comet Furniture, your one-stop shop for all your furniture and bedding needs. We carry brands such as Ashley, Catnapper, Liberty, and Jameson Mattress Company. That's Silver Comet Furniture, 678-685-4320, 2000 Cedartown Highway in Fish Creek.
Get your bronze on. Visit Totally Bronze Tanning Salon at 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart to get that beautiful bronze look. Totally Bronze Tanning Salon has a very clean and cool facility with a safe, well-lit parking area. For a quick tan, they have sunless spray tanning. Call them today at 770-684-3003 for an appointment or go by 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
If you insure your house and your car with Allstate, you'll save money. Up to 10% off the auto bill and 15% off the home insurance. The Allstate Home and Auto Discounts. More convenient, more reasonable.
To find out more about Allstate Home and Auto Discounts, visit your local Allstate agent, John Purser, at 770-684-1328. Are you in good hands?
What's up? This is Riley. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the applewood bacon. It's savory and then it's also kind of sweet. And I think the combination of bacon with chicken and Colby Jack cheese, it just really knocks it out of the park.
Hey, I'm Tanea. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the chicken. It's so juicy. It's grilled to perfection. I'm going to devour this sandwich.
Order the Grilled Chicken Club sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
You better get used to this weather, State Farm, because I'm trading you to a QB in the Siberian Football League.
You can't trade my agent.
And we don't cover Siberia.
What do you cover?
Cars,
homes,
motorcycles,
RVs,
boats,
golf carts.
All right, I get it. Go by Sherman Ross State Farm Insurance, 122 East Elm Street in Rockmart.
Termites, wasps, ants, roaches. Do these words bring fear to you? If so, put an end to these fears by calling Harrelson Termite and Pest Control. Being the largest pest control company in Polk County, they can rid you of your fear of these words and bring a smile to your face. Call today at 770-684-1488 to schedule an appointment.
We were born do-it-yourselfers. Teaching you how to do it like a pro is what we live for. We're about relationships, not transactions. What we understand is that every project has value, and the value of the help and guidance we give you is the empowerment you feel when you realize that do-it-yourself doesn't mean do it alone.
Buy low, true value, 308 Nathan Dean Bypass in Rockmart, 770-684-5075.
Yep. All right, we're back here live where Rockmart is kicking off after getting a field goal with 7 minutes and 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Jose Alegria kicked a 28-yard field goal to put Rockmart on board. We're going to squib it again. It bounces to the 35. Same result. The ball carrier just falls on it right there, and Cass will have their second offensive try.
And I think they're starting at the same spot they did, maybe 1 yard back. They're starting on the 35. They must be scared of those deep guys back there.
Yeah, there's a ball carrier back there who's going to play on Saturdays, and so we're trying to keep it away from him. Ball on the 35-yard line as Cass comes back out to start this drive. They split 2 receivers to the left, 3 receivers to the left now, and 1 to the right. Single back in the backfield. Quarterback in the shotgun for the Colonels. Going to fake the handoff, going to run it himself. He's got plenty of room around the right side. Steps out of bounds in front of Bailey and number 4, Raylan Glover, and but picked up a big first down. Took it across midfield to the 48-yard line.
See, we were looking for them to hand it off to that running back, and he just tucked it in and ran it around this right side.
Cass quarterback again in the shotgun. 4 receivers to the left. Ball snapped over his head, and we're going to tackle him back at the 40-yard line.
Back where they started.
Yep, close to where they started. Ball spotted on the 40-yard line, a loss of about 12 yards on that play. The center just snapped that ball over the quarterback's head. He had no choice but just trying to fall on it. I think number
19.
Yeah, number 19.
J.J. Stocks.
J.J. Stocks was back there to ensure he didn't try to run the ball. 2 receivers split out each side. Ball on the right hash. They bring a man in motion to the left side now. Trips left. Quarterback going to drop back to pass, looking to his left to throw. They covered it up. He's going to run the ball down the field and going to be tackled by Brent Washington at the 44-yard line. That is a good job of covering the receivers by our defensive backfield.
Yeah, and big T.J. Hudgens, his helmet came off, so he's having to come out of the game this series. But, yeah, we had good coverage downfield. They had 3 receivers over there on the left side, and just great coverage by
third and about 16 yards to go. Cass tries to draw us off sides. Our defensive lineman did not jump. 10 seconds on the play clock. Cass changes the play. The quarterback in the shotgun. Going to drop over his head again. The ball is snapped over his head. He just has to fall on it back at the 28-yard line. So 2 bad snaps on this drive killed any chance that Cass had of moving the ball, and they'll move it up to the 29, and Cass going to have to punt it away to Rockmart.
Yeah, that was 2 bad snaps on that series.
I believe I'd put him under the center if they can't do.
Yeah, I would too. I mean,
but the ball is spotted at the 29. There's to get the snap away to the punter. And Tristan Anderson going to field the ball at the 37, and nowhere to go. They're all over it, but there was a flag before the ball ever got to the ball carrier. While it was still in the air, there is a flag down, 2 different flags.
We may have had too many men on the field. We had a guy running off as the ball was snapped.
So we'll wait and see what the call is.
Flags laying about the 40, 43, 44-yard line of Rockmart.
It was 4th down and about 25 yards to go.
Yeah, they had to get to the 38-yard line of Rockmart for a first down.
4th down and 29 yards to go.
Hey, some scores: Model up 6-0 over Pepperell. Rome up 14-0 over Lithonia.
So I still haven't seen what the penalty was.
We're talking to the Cass coaches. I guess it may have been against Rockmart.
They got the ball sitting on the jacket 38-yard line.
We'll see what it is now. The official coming over, and he'll give us the signal. And they're going to decline the penalty and take the result of the punt. There was too many men on the field for Rockmart, and so Cass has declined the penalty. And Rockmart will have first down at the 38-yard line. There is a timeout on the field for the water break, and so Rockmart leading 3-0 with 4 minutes and 58 seconds. We're going to keep it right here.
They wouldn't have got enough yards. They'd had to punt it again, and
with the way their snapping has gone, they might not have wanted to risk it. Plus, they stopped us for no gain, and so any gain we would have gotten would have negated the 5-yard penalty. So Cass took the penalty. Rockmart will have the ball at the 38-yard line for our second offensive try. Our first offensive possession, we moved the ball down and scored a touchdown, but a holding penalty brought that back and erased it. And with a 1st and 20 yards to go at the 21-yard line, it just didn't give us much of a chance. We ended up with a field goal, and Rockmart leads 3-0.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in tonight. And if you'll notice, if you're just tuning in, these breaks after each change of possession, GHSA has mandated that we have a 3-minute break in between each one. So that's why game's going to take a little bit longer tonight, but the safety of the kids, that's the most important thing. Hey, we got a good crowd out here tonight. I was just looking at the stands, and Rockmart's side is about full. Hey, Cass brought a lot of people over there, but for a hot night, there's a lot of fans fanning right now over here. But hey, we thank you for tuning in tonight. Hey, thanks to Tommy Sanders and all the folks over at the Pizza Farm. They've supplied us with these roasted peanuts again this week, and I guess we'll make a mess up here like we have all the away games we've been to. It's been so bad we've had to go find a broom to sweep all of it up.
Hey, it's you talk about the heat. At least if you're sitting on the Rockmart side, you were in the shade when the game started rather than in the sun like over there on that other side. We feel for the folks who are in that little press box over there on top of the visitor side with the sun shining right in those windows.
Hey, our time is 7:57. You're listening to WZOT AM 1220 FM 101.9. It's 88 degrees. It's time to let the pros at Gilmer Heating and Air check the temperature in your home. Call Jeff at 770-851-4868, your local trusted Goodman dealer. The air conditioner is giving you trouble. Give him a call, and he'll come out and get you back cooling off in no time.
Yeah, one thing you do not need in the weather we've had this week is an air conditioner that's giving you some trouble.
I'm sure he's a busy man this week.
Yeah. All right, we're set to get this at the end of this little timeout here so that the kids can take a break and get cooled off and get a drink of water. Rockmart brings their offense back out on the field. Their ball is over on the right hash. The ball's sitting at the 39-yard line. It's 1st and 10 Rockmart. Rockmart leading 3-0 over the Cass Colonels with 4 minutes and 58 seconds left in the first quarter. J.D. Davis in there. Going to hand the ball off to a running back who's coming around the left side, bounces it outside. That's Turner, and he's cut down as he tries to get to the corner, and he's going to be tackled at the 38-yard line. Outside linebacker just kept running him toward the sideline. He was never able to make it to the corner, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 yards to go. That's a good job by the Cass defender.
Yeah, they just kept piling them in there, making him just keep running, trying to find a area to cut back, never could find it.
We're going to put trips right, 3 receivers out to the right side. Quarterback in the shotgun. I think Turner's still in there as the running back. Davis gets his team set, gives it, fakes the handoff, going to throw it now to Bailey, who's hit immediately behind the line of scrimmage. We tried to set up a receiver screen over on the right side. The Cass defense was all over that. We actually lost 3 yards on that attempt, and it'll be 3rd down and 13 yards to go. As soon as Bailey caught it, there was a man in his face. He was about 3 yards deep when he caught the ball, and that's where he was brought down, the ball right on the 35-yard line. So we need 13 yards to get this 1st down. This is one of those times when Davis may have to make something happen with his legs. We moved 3 receivers to the left, wide side of the field. Tight end over on the right side. Quarterback in the shotgun. Going to look to throw. and he is going to run straight up the middle, cuts to the right. He's across the 40, 45, steps out of bounds just beyond the.
That one's coming back. I believe we got a holding back there.
Oh, my goodness, a holding penalty in the backfield. Flag thrown. Rockmart's already walking back.
It was right there. They were putting pressure on him, and somebody just.
It may have been even a receiver out there holding. And they'll mark it off. The flag's laying on the 35-yard line.
On the 30-yard line.
30-yard line, rather. It'll be marked back to the 25. So from the they mark it back from the 35 to the 25, and Rockmart will have third and about 22 yards to go.
Mark it off
23.
From the line of scrimmage.
We'll put 3 receivers out left side. Number 16 in there now at receiver, Aiden Wright. Split way out to the left. 2 receivers inside of him. Davis looking to throw, and he is going to run again. Coming to the left. He's across the 30. Now they're going to tackle him at the 28. He didn't get to the 30. About a 4-yard gain. They'll spot the ball at the 29. And just too far to go. And Cass came up. They were covering it downfield. It'll be 4th down and 20 yards. 19 yards for a first down, and we're forced to punt. Jose Alegria in to do the kicking for Rockmart to kick it away to the Cass receiver back at the 35-yard line. All right, we get our punt team set. Alegria standing on his own 15-yard line. There's the snap. Pretty good snap. Alegria going to punt it low. It bounces at the 45, rolls across the 50, all the way down to the 31-yard line where it rolls dead. And Cass will have it right there. We'll take a quick break. It's 3-0 Rockmart with 2:17 left here in the first quarter.
Tilly's Home Furnishings, your destination for football season recliners and living room furniture. Tilly's has a full line of appliances and are proud to offer online shopping on their new website, TillysHomeFurnishings.com. So let them help you with appliances, furniture, and propane. 966 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart, Georgia. Don't be silly. Call Tilly 770-684-5314. Tell them, Scooter.
Come see us. Ask for Scooter.
For 80 years, Atrium Health Floyd has offered care at every stage of life. As the official healthcare partner of Polk School District, that history of healing reaches students from the time they step on campus until the stadium lights go dark. Our pediatricians, school nurses, athletic trainers, and first responders are here every day, making sure students are healthy and safe. A commitment that fulfills our mission to improve health, elevate hope, and advance healing for all. Atrium Health Floyd, your first and best choice for care.
Hey everyone, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter right across from Rockmart High School. Come find out why we're the region champs in the car business. Get a Days deal once, you're a customer for life. Enjoy the game. Go Jackets.
I've heard about this Engage spending account at Family Savings Credit Union. We could get $200 cash bonus when we open an Engage spending account. We'd also earn cashback rewards every month, pay no service fees, and get free bill pay.
Engage Spending Account, not your father's checking account. Visit EngageSpending.com for details. Some restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Barnes Insurance Agency offers car, home, health, and life insurance at affordable rates. They offer numerous auto insurance companies so they can get you the best coverage for the lowest rate. They offer tax services year-round. Call today for a free quote. Barnes Insurance Agency, 512 East Elm Street in Rockmart.
Lewis Motor Company has moved. The oldest car dealership in Rockmart has a brand new beautiful lot that has expanded their inventory with quality used vehicles. Go by their new lot at 319 South Piedmont Avenue or call today at 770-684-6694. New facility, expanded inventory, same dealership, same great service. Lewis Motor Company.
This is Jennifer Holtz with the Lankford Insurance Firm, where we specialize in life,
disability, and long-term care insurance. Don't speculate. Let us evaluate your insurance needs. Give us a call, 770-546-0286. And we're a proud sponsor for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Go Jackets.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here. Jackets up 3-0. Here we got 2 minutes, 17 seconds left in the first quarter. We're on our rest break here for.
I kind of feel like I'm at work with all these breaks.
Spoken like a true government employee right there. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cass with another offensive try. Got the ball at the 31-yard line on the left hash as they move from our left to our right. Finally, they come out onto the field. We were talking about it during the break. You might have seen it on the film. The Cass coach is working the officials constantly. He's always out there in the middle of the field talking to them about something. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left for the Colonels. Their quarterback in the shotgun. Going to fake the handoff to a running back. Looking to throw. He's under pressure. Going to get set up. Got a man down deep. Bailey going to have to turn around, and he covers the man who jumped up and made the catch. And I tell you, the receiver got up with the ball, kind of stepped over the defender. That could be called a penalty. I tell you, he just threw it up for grabs, and the Cass receiver jumped up in the air and made the catch. We had a little pressure on the quarterback, but he sidestepped the pressure and threw it way downfield for a completion at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, he just stepped back, was under pressure, threw it up for grabs. I agree.
Bailey was not out of position, but the receiver just went up and made the catch. 1st and 10, Cass at the 16. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Their quarterback brings a man in motion from the left to the right. He's going to give it to a running back who scoots upfield, going to pick up about 4, maybe 5 yards before the tackle is finally made. It'll be 2nd down and 5 at the 11.
The tackle might have been made by J.J. Stocks.
We got a man down. Looks like he's cramping up in spite of all these water breaks here early in the first quarter. He's all that standing around out there sweating while he's standing around.
Yeah.
Oh, me, that's looks like our big defensive lineman. And they're stretching his leg out. It'll be 2nd and 6 with 1:19 left when play resumes. This one is going to be a slog fest of a game. You know, we in years past, we hoped for a running clock. We can't keep this clock running.
Got 1:19 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackets up 3-0. Cass threatening to score here. All sitting on Rockmart's 12-yard line.
All this break in action, and the fans are just sitting here in a puddle in the bleachers, a puddle of their own making.
That's T.J. Hudgens. He's up and
he's jogging off. They'll get him a little more water over here on the side. He's a big man to be cramping up out there. He should have a lot of water stored. So it'll be 2nd down and 6, ball at the 12-yard line. And the Cass offense after a long completion.
TJ went back out there, but because he was injured, he's got to come off for a play.
Cass will have 3 receivers split out to the right, 1 to the left. Their quarterback with a single back in the backfield. In the shotgun. Going to take the ball, give it to a running back going to the right. He's going to run into the arms of Brent Washington. There is a fumble. Rockmart recovers. Brent Washington knocked the ball free. Not sure who came up with it, but Rockmart recovered. Big lick by number 22. And number 26, Nazir Turner, fell on the ball at the 13-yard line. That is a big break for the Rockmart defense with 1:05 left here in the first quarter, leading 3-0, needing some more points on the board. Cass had thrown that long completion all the way down to the 18 to the 23-yard line, rather. Oh, that was down to about the 16-yard line.
Yeah, it was to the 16.
But not able to do anything with it because Rockmart stopped them and forced a fumble. There's a timeout on the field. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this commercial message.
You know, nowadays it seems like nothing is built to last. But the new Michelin Defender 2-tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
Is your thermostat breaking your wallet each month? The reason could be your home is not adequately insulated. Have the experts at TNT Insulation help put money back in your pocket. Call Tim Montgomery today at 770-684-1887 to schedule an inspection. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs, and they specialize in spray foam insulation.
Hello, Jacket Nation. I'm Chris Miller.
And I'm Steve Miller.
And we are Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory. Our family's been part of Rockmart since 1954, and we have been serving you at the funeral home since 1981. We are proud supporters of our community and Rockmart High School athletics. From our family to yours, go Jackets. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory, Rockmart's only locally owned and operated hometown funeral home.
At Century Bank of Georgia, we're proud to offer online and mobile banking to fit your schedule and needs. Easily manage your debit card, pay bills on the go, set text alerts, make a mobile deposit, or make purchases using mobile wallet at any time of day. Discover what better banking is with Century Bank of Georgia. We want to be your bank.
Wings Plus at 808 West Elm Street in Rockmart offers incredible taste of the South with chicken and waffles, shrimp and grits, gizzards, ribs, and pork chops. We have fish dinners with tilapia, whiting, and that Southern classic catfish. That's Wings Plus, located in the old Huddle House location. Call them at 678-685-4880. They're open from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. Wings Plus, come and see what the fuss is about.
Silver Comet Furniture, your one-stop shop for all your furniture and bedding needs. We carry brands such as Ashley, Catnapper, Liberty, and Jameson Mattress Company. That's Silver Comet Furniture, 678-685-4320, 2000 Cedartown Highway in Fish Creek.
Yellow Jackets play-by-play action continues on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here. Minute 5 seconds left in this first quarter. Jackets up 3-0.
And the team's finally, after that extended water break, going to come out on the field, and Rockmart will have their offensive try here with 1 minute and 5 seconds left here in this first quarter. Got on the board early, but haven't been able to find the end zone again. It's 3-0 Rockmart. We split one receiver to the right. We're in the wing tee with a running back there. That's Washington. Davis in the shotgun. They're going to fake the handoff, and Davis going to run it. Oh, he faked the man out on the right side, going to be tackled after about a 5-yard gain. Well, I tell you, he put his foot in the ground and faked the man out of his shoes as he went through the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 2nd down and 5 yards to go. Good run by J.D. Davis. Cass, I tell you, they crowd the line of scrimmage. They got 3 down linemen. They walk a couple of linebackers up on the line of scrimmage before every play. We're going to have to get into the defensive backfield to gain much here tonight. 2nd down and 5. 2 receivers to the left. Davis in the shotgun. They're going to give it to a wingback going to the right. He finds some blocking, going to pick up a 1st down. They'll move the chains. It's Clay Burt's Yellow Jacket 1st down. They'll move the ball out to the 23-yard line. Number 23, the ball carrier, I believe, Tyree McCrary. A little shake and bake there. So that'll be the end of the first quarter. Rockmart leading 3-0. And I'm assuming we'll have one of those extended water breaks between the quarters.
I think so.
They'll move it to the other end of the field, though. Rockmart will be moving from our left to our right as we look down from the hometown stands. Hey, we're off next week. Is that right?
That's
We
not
are.
right.
What's that?
We're not off, right?
Yeah, we're off next week. Labor Day weekend, we're off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I won't come.
Yeah, no.
You're welcome. You're welcome to come up here and sit for 4 or 5 hours if you want to, Greg.
No, we're off next week, and then we'll be back in action the following week, and that will be here against Dalton. That's September 8th. Then on September 15th, I got to travel down to Irwin County.
About 5 hours south.
Yep, and then the following week we're open, and then I think we start region play after that.
So we got two open weeks here early in the first half of the season. But next week it kind of lines up well with Labor Day. And so if you're planning to be out of town, you won't miss any Rockmart action. I'm not planning to be out of town.
Neither am I. All right, I got some scores. Got Rome up 28-0 over Athonia. Got Woodland up 14-0 over Cass. Cedartown up 10-7 over Callaway. They're playing down in Callaway tonight.
I have never liked Callaway.
Hey, it's
I
our
hope Cedartown beats them tonight.
first responders night.
Yeah. Well, we're recognizing
our folks down there. We thank them for
a lot of Rockmart firemen and it is
keeping us all
recognizing
safe.
the fire department. So Rockmart with the ball at the 23-yard line, 1st and 10 after the break between the quarters. The break between the quarters was shorter than the water breaks that we take after a change of possession. Got a receiver split out to the left and another to the right. That's Jake Bailey over to the left side. The ball on the right hash, and I think Tristan Anderson's on the right. Davis in the shotgun with Big Brent Washington standing back behind him. He's going to fake the handoff to Washington, looking to throw. Got plenty of time. Hits Bailey at the 38. Bailey across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49-yard line. There were 3 defenders there, and somehow he threw it between them and found Jake Bailey at the 38-yard line. Bailey took it 13 more yards downfield, cross midfield. That's a Clay Birch Yellow Jacket first down. Go by to see the Clay Birch Boutique.
I tell you, that was a beautiful pass by Bailey. Our line gave him enough time to sit there and find his man.
As he threw the ball, there was finally a defender who broke through and was headed toward him. Davis going to give it to Washington, going to the right, and they grab him around the waist. Big defensive lineman was in there, played it well, shook off his block, and got Washington a yard deep in the backfield. It'll be 2nd down and 11. You got to avoid those negative plays. 2nd and 11. Washington had just started to get it going there on that run. And a big defensive lineman fought his way through and grabbed him around the waist. We're going to put 2 receivers to the left. Bailey in the slot, Anderson out wide. Davis going to give it to a wingback coming around the right side. He's going to pick up about 6 yards. They'll spot him just short of the 45. That's a 5-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 6. Maybe 6.5. Officially, scoreboard says 3rd and 7. Ball carrier was number 3, Anson High, senior ball carrier, playing wing back. We've seen him play a good bit over the last couple of years.
J.D. Davis comes to the sideline and gets his plays from Coach Parson.
They split 2 receivers to the left. You know, at times the last few years we've kind of done the hurry up. Not doing that this year. Cass jumped off sides as we were getting set. Cass defender jumped into one of the Rockmart offensive linemen, and he must have just fell off of his stance because we had just barely gotten set. It'll be 3rd and 1. Boy, that changes things.
That's a Dean Presley flooring flag on the play, a 5-yard penalty. Puts the ball down at the 41-yard line.
3rd and 1.5. We got to get it.
I would say Brent Washington's getting it.
Yep, he's in the backfield. They're going to snap it directly to him. We put 2 tight ends up in the fullback spot. They do snap it to Washington. He's across the 40, jumps over a man, and gets down to the 34-yard line, and they spot him down. The ball rolled free, but Washington was down after the first down. Move the chains. Clay Burke's Boutique sponsoring first downs here in the first half tonight. Ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line. Good run by Brent Washington.
Brent took the snap and just kind of hesitated just a little bit to find his a hole there and got through there for the first down.
2 receivers left side. Got 2 wingbacks in the game. Davis in the shotgun. Going to give it to Turner. Going to the right. Nothing happening. Lyman broke in and grabbed him as he was trying to get to the corner. Tackled him for 2 yards, 3 yards deep in the backfield. Again, a negative play on first down. Makes it second down and 13 yards to go. We are struggling a little bit with those 3 down linemen. They're pretty good athletes. And our offensive line is struggling to keep them out of the backfield. We put 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Ball on the right hash. Washington in at running back. Davis tries to draw them off sides with 9 seconds on the play clock. We're going to change the play. Going to have to hurry. 4 seconds. They snap it. Going to give it to Washington. Going to the right. He runs through a tackle. Bounces it outside 30, 25, 20. Down to the 15, 10. Touchdown, Brent Washington.
They said he stepped out.
They said he stepped out of bounds.
About the 24-yard line.
Way back here at about the 24-yard line. That will be enough to move the chain. You can see him kind of look back.
I tell you, that was a great run by Brent Washington, though.
At the 10-yard line, Washington looked back, knowing I think he knew he had stepped out of bounds. But it is a first down. Clay Burke's Boutique, Yellow Jacket first down with 8 minutes and 56 seconds left. Rockmart now at the 23-yard line, 1st and 10. We're going to send 2 receivers left side. Number 11, Quinn Glover, in there in the slot this time. Going to give the handoff to Turner, who goes up the gut, right over between the guard and tackle right side, picked up 4 yards, took it to the 20, across the 20 to the 19. Nazir Turner, the ball carrier. Giving Washington a little break. It'll be 2nd and 6. All inside the 20 now. Rockmart threatening again here. If we can avoid the penalties, we are moving the ball on them. 2 receivers to the left. Tristan Anderson out wide. Bailey in the slot. Got Turner as your running back. Davis going to give it to Turner going to the right. He's across the 15-yard line to the 14. Going to be close to a first down, but just short.
He's going to be about a yard short of the first down.
Got in behind his tackle on the right side. Picked up 5 yards, needed 6. Here comes Washington back into the game. We're going to do the little direct snap to him. Davis went off to the side. We put 2 tight ends in at fullback and split a receiver out to the right. I wonder if we've ever thrown out of this formation. Washington going to run it. Runs to the right, going to pick up the first down, get a couple more. Got to the 11, and that's enough for a first down. That moves the chains again. Clay Burke's Boutique, first down. All at the 11. We were here once before, and a holding penalty knocked us back to the 21 early in the first quarter. We got it 1st and 11. We can get a first down without a touchdown. 7 minutes and 22 seconds left here in the second quarter. Rockmart leading 3-0. Davis in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, going to give it to a wingback. Coming to the right. He avoids the first man, gets across the line of scrimmage. The line pushing him forward, and we're going to score a touchdown. I tell you, he was hit at the line of scrimmage. The lineman just kind of got in up under him and carried him forward for a touchdown. Rockmart scores to make it 9-0.
Who was that ran that ball? Was it Nazir Turner?
I think it was Turner, the ball carrier.
Man, that was a great job by our guys getting behind him and pushing him in, and great job by Turner for staying on his feet.
There was about 18 people that crossed the goal line with him.
Extra point attempt. Davis to hold. There's a good snap, good hold. The kick is up. The kick is good. Rockmart's going to lead 10-0 here with 7 minutes and 4 seconds left. That's a Rhino Roofing Yellow Jacket touchdown. First one of the night. Rockmart leading 10-0. Boy, that's a pretty run. There was a Cass defender in the backfield, and he sidestepped him about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. When he crossed the line of scrimmage, there was just a pile up. And those Rockmart offensive linemen, we give that touchdown to the line.
Yeah, I tell you, I thought he was going to be down about the 9-yard line because he was hit pretty good, but those guys, I don't see. I guess they was just they were all packed in there. He couldn't fall down. So.
Yeah, they just drove him forward for a touchdown. Rockmart leading now 10-0 with 7 minutes and 4 seconds left in this first half, and it's good to put a little distance between us and Cass. There's a timeout on the field. They'll get them some water. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. Leading 10-0 now here in Rockmart.
Visit Totally Bronze Tanning Salon at 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart to get that beautiful bronze look. Totally Bronze Tanning Salon has a very clean and cool facility with a safe, well-lit parking area. For a quick tan, they have sunless spray tanning. Call them today at 770-684-3003 for an appointment or go by 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
If you insure your house and your car with Allstate, you'll save money. Up to 10% off the auto bill and 15% off the home insurance. The Allstate home and auto discounts. More convenient, more reasonable.
To find out more about Allstate home and auto discounts, visit your local Allstate agent, John Purser, at 770-684-1328. Are you in good hands?
What's up? This is Riley. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the applewood bacon. It's savory, and then it's also kind of sweet. And I think the combination of bacon with chicken and Colby Jack cheese, it just really knocks it out of the park.
Hey, I'm Tanea. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the chicken. It's so juicy. It's grilled to perfection. I'm going to devour this sandwich.
Order the Grilled Chicken Club sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
You better get used to this weather, State Farm, because I'm trading you to a QB in the Siberian Football League.
You can't trade my agent.
And we don't cover Siberia.
What do you cover?
Cars,
homes,
motorcycles,
RVs,
boats,
golf carts.
All right, I get it.
Go by Sherman Ross State Farm Insurance, 122 East Elm Street in Rockmart.
And now more exciting Rockmart Yellow Jackets football on 101.9 Hometown Radio.
Hey, our time, temperature, and score. Time is 8:26. You're listening to WZOT Radio. Our temperature is still 88 degrees. 7 minutes and 4 seconds left in this first half. Jackets up 10-0. It's time to let the pros at Gilmer Heating and Air check the temperature in your home. Call Jeff at 770-851-4868. Your local trusted Goodman dealer.
After that score, Rockmart leading 10-0. 7:04 left here in the half. Rockmart will be kicking off to Cass. Ball will be spotted at the 40-yard, sat down at the 40-yard line. Jose Alegria to kick. Back deep to receive for Cass is one receiver standing on about the 10-yard line. We have kicked it short all night long, not giving that young man any opportunity to return the ball. He's got some speed. That's the receiver that caught the long pass on Cass's last possession. Alegria to kick. Gets his foot into it. Going to kick it long all the way down into the end zone. Man, he kicked that one about 5 yards back into the end zone. He got his toe into that one. That's good to see.
I tell you, I don't think they were expecting that.
We've been hard on our kicking game this year so far, but we got a field goal tonight, an extra point tonight, and they just kicked that one 5 yards deep into the end zone. No chance to return it. Cass will have it at the 20-yard line, and that is a good job by Jose Alegria.
Yeah, that was a great-looking kick by him.
Officials talking it over down there, not sure what they're talking about.
I think they're saying, now, where do we spot this ball? I believe they are.
What happens when somebody kicks it in the end zone? You don't see that a whole lot in high school. Ball is spotted at the 20-yard line. The chain gang knew where it went, and Cass will have it there. They're going to put two receivers wide to each side of the field. Ball in the middle of the field. The receivers are about 3 yards from from the sideline. Quarterback in the shotgun for the Colonels, going to give it to a running back who hits the line of scrimmage, bounces it out to his left to the 25. Brent Washington pushes him out of bounds at the 28-yard line, but this one is coming back. There's going to be a holding penalty or something in the backfield. Holding against Cass. We've had our troubles with the holding penalties this year and one here tonight, but that one is coming back for the Cass Colonels. They had picked up, almost gotten a first down out of that.
That's a Dean Presley flooring flag on the play. Got any flooring needs, call Presley Flooring.
It'll be first down and 20 yards to go for the Colonels. Ball spotted back at the 10-yard line.
It's a good opportunity for the Jackets to pin them back and force them to punt deep in their own territory.
So the Cass offense and the officials, they're struggling a little bit here. I mean, it's just a holding penalty. Sent the ball down at the 10-yard line and let it move along. They're finally going to get it placed, and it'll be first down and 20 for the Colonels. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. There's a running back over there to the right as well. Quarterback drops back to pass, looks to throw to the right, going to be under pressure. We hit him. He escapes to the right, hit him again, and we're going to tackle him out of bounds. A loss of about 4 yards. They'll spot it at about the 6, I do believe, so give Rockmart credit for a sack. It'll be second down and about 24 yards to go. Ball will be spotted at the 6 is where he went out of bounds.
I tell you, we had a good opportunity back in the backfield there to get him, but he just slipped away. I think he was looking to throw to that running back out there on the right side, but
he just couldn't get his feet set. Good job by the Rockmart defensive line to get pressure on that quarterback. So second down now and 24 yards to go for the Colonels. And the Cass is going to have to take a timeout. They didn't have the right personnel out on the field. So there is a timeout on the field with 6 minutes and 48 seconds left here in the half. Rockmart leading 10-0.
Let me give you some. I got some updates on some scores around Model and Pepperell. They're tied up at 6. Bremen up 7-0 over Harrelson. Got Carrollton up 21-0 over South Paulding. Sprayberry's up 9-0 over Paulding. Darlington up 13-7 over Sonoraville. So we'll keep you updated throughout the night on the different scores from around the area. We thank you for tuning in tonight. The Jackets up 10-0. 6:48 left here in this first half. Surely this won't be one of the 3-minute breaks.
Bremen winning the Battle of Harrelson County right now, 7-0.
I guess, yeah.
All right, Cass's offense is coming back to the field. Ball on the right hash is second down and 24 yards to go. Ball on the 6-yard line. Certainly a throwing situation for Cass, but this deep in their own territory, they may just try to run the ball away from their end zone. We've gotten pressure on the quarterback tonight multiple times. They've also had trouble with the snap. Second down and 24 yards to go. Two receivers to the left, one to the right for the Colonels. Quarterback in the shotgun, standing on his own 1-yard line, rolls to his left, looks to throw back to the right, and we almost intercepted it. Was that catch made?
I think
yes, it was at the 18-yard line, 17-yard line, rather. It'll be third down and 13 yards to go. Our defender went for the ball. It got under his hands, and the Cass receiver caught it, fell out of bounds. Okay, we were fortunate he didn't catch that and go upfield with it.
I tell you, it looked like that the Cass line just released the lineman.
Third down and 13 yards to go. 3 receivers left, one to the right. We almost jumped off sides, no penalty. Our defender fell on his face to avoid jumping off sides. I bet they've had some conversations about that this week. Quarterback for Cass takes a snap, drops straight back to pass, looking down the field. Got a man in the middle of the field. We cover him up. He throws it long, late. There's going to be a flag on the play, going to be interference against Rockmart. We had a safety come up, put his hands on the receiver late, and I think it's going to go against Rockmart. Although Rockmart's pointing towards Cass. A little pushing by the defender and the receiver. It's incomplete.
It's against Rockmart.
And it is against Rockmart. They have it. They'll mark it off from the line of scrimmage. And that'll get them a first down. Yep, out to the 32. We covered that well. And at the last minute, the defender came up and put his hands on the receiver.
I tell you, I don't know if he'd have had to put his hand on him because we had it covered pretty good over there.
But 1st and 10, Cass, now out to the 32-yard line. Their quarterback in the shotgun. Gives it to a running back. Fake the handoff, going to carry it himself. Picked up about 9 yards on that run. And he read that. That's an option. He's got the option of handing it off or keeping it, and he read the outside linebacker who crashed in at the ball carrier, and he took it around him, and it's 2nd down and 2 yards to go. So good read by the Cass quarterback. 2nd and 2. They might try to throw it deep on us here. They're going to give it to their running back and try to get a first down. He stumbles across the line of scrimmage and picked up 5 yards. He needed 2. Took it to the 46. 5 minutes and 57 seconds left here in the second quarter. Not sure why. They stopped the clock, I guess, to move the chains. Cass picked up a first down. Ball at the 46. Change personnel. 3 receivers left. They try to draw us off sides. We don't jump. Plenty of time on the play clock. Got 1 receiver out to the right, all on the right hash. Cass's quarterback in the shotgun. Take the snap. Fake the handoff to a running back. Throw it to a receiver out here left side. He steps through the tackle and gets to the 49-yard line, cross midfield, picking up 6 yards. That's number 0 who made the catch, took it to the 49. Now on the Rockmart side of the field. 2nd and 5. Cass a little sugar huddle. 2 receivers to the right. Now they walk a 3rd receiver out there. 1 back in the backfield. Quarterback going to give it to that back who's found some running room left side. He's going to pick up a first down. Picking up yardage at about 5-6 yards at a clip. That'll move the chains again for Cass down to the 43-yard line. We are having to cover the pass. Our linebackers are in coverage, and they are running the ball on us. The officials going to call a timeout. Oh. All right, there's a timeout on the field with 4 minutes and 44 seconds left here in the half. Rockmart leading 10-0. We'll take a commercial break.
Termites, wasps, ants, roaches. Do these words bring fear to you? If so, put an end to these fears by calling Harrelson Termite and Pest Control. Being the largest pest control company in Polk County, they can rid you of your fear of these words and bring a smile to your face. Call today at 770-684-1488 to schedule an appointment.
We were born do-it-yourselfers. Teaching you how to do it like a pro is what we live for. We're about relationships, not transactions. What we understand is that every project has value, and the value of the help and guidance we give you is the empowerment you feel when you realize that do-it-yourself doesn't mean do it alone.
Buy low, true value, 308 Nathan Dean Bypass in Rockmart, 770-684-5075.
Tilly's Home Furniture is your destination for football season recliners and living room furniture. Tilly's has a full line of appliances and are proud to offer online shopping on their new website, TillysHomeFurnishings.com. So let them help you with appliances, furniture, and propane. 966 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart, Georgia. Don't be silly. Call Tilly 770-684-5314. Tell them, Scooter.
Come see us. Ask for Scooter.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
Hey, we got a little deflate gate going on here with the Cass sidelines. The officials have rejected 2 balls that Cass has brought out onto the field. They're finally going to get one out there that the officials are happy with. But that's why that timeout was called, because the ball didn't have enough air in it, and they brought a second one out there, and the official rejected that one. So I don't know if that's intentional or not, but not enough air in the football coming off the Cass sideline. Each team, when they're on offense, has the opportunity to use their own footballs. And so maybe the quarterback.
At least we got it to timeout. We were needing a timeout.
Yeah, we were needing one. Take a break, I tell you. We hadn't had any tonight. 4:44 on the clock as we get this thing started back here in the second quarter. Rockmart leading 10-0, but Cass has moved it to the Rockmart 43-yard line. They got two backs in the backfield. Now they split one of them out wide. Quarterback going to give it to a running back. He's hit at the line of scrimmage but jumps free, breaks a tackle at the 36. There's going to be a flag as he goes out of bounds at the 32. Going to be a flag on the play. Not sure what that flag is. That could be on the defense for some reason.
There's a lot of our guys right around there.
Holding against Cass. So that one is coming back. He would have had I think he would have had a first down. That's a good run by that young man. He's shifty. We hit him near the line of scrimmage. He spun around, jump cut to the left, and picked up a first down, but this one will come back. They'll mark it off from the spot of the foul.
It's a Dean Presley flooring flag on the play.
They'll mark it off from the 33-yard line. That'll take it back to the 43, and that is where the original line of scrimmage was.
Yeah, you talking about that runner. He is he's quick and he makes his cuts very well.
So 1st and 10, Cass right back where they started at the 43-yard line with 4:20 left in the half. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Their quarterback in the shotgun. Takes his low snap, going to throw it to the right to a back out of the backfield. He's around the right side, and we're going to knock him out of bounds after a good gain of about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3. They're trying to get that receiver the ball, run him out to the right and throw it to him out of the backfield. He picked up 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. Ball spotted on the 36. Clock stopped because the runner went out of bounds. Rockmart leading 10-0 here, getting kind of late in the second quarter. Cass with a 2nd and 3. We need to stop them here. We've taken advantage of an interception and a fumble tonight. Cass splits two receivers to the left, one to the right. Their quarterback rolls to the right. He's going to run it. He's going to get a first down and a couple of more down the sideline and out of bounds at the 26. Just moving the ball on us, running it.
And they're not gaining big yardage, but they're gaining 5 or 6 yards on just about every play.
They've got some big offensive linemen, and they've found that they can run the ball on us here. 1st and 10, Cass at the 27. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Single back in the backfield with their quarterback. He brings a man in motion to the left. Our safety follows him over there, and they run it back to the right. We're going to get him in the backfield. Yes, sir. That's number 26, Nazir Turner, who came up and made that stop in the backfield. A loss of about 4 yards. That's what we needed, a negative play for Cass to get them in a situation where they needed to do something more than just those little 4 and 5 yard runs. 2nd down and 13. All at the 31. Cass with two receivers to the left. Rockmart going to have to take a timeout. Our defense is a little out of position there with 3 minutes and 27 seconds left here in the half, leading 10-0. Getting late in this first half, the ball on the 31.
Yeah, Jackets need to stop them here. Need to go in there, at least go in the halftime leading 10-0. 3 minutes, 27 seconds left. This has been a long first half, and if you're just joining us, we said this, the GHSA has mandated that in between the change of possession of the ball. There's a 3-minute break for the kids, and it's good to keep them safe. It makes it for a long game, but it is hot down there right now. It is 85 degrees. Your temperature, the time is 8:44, and the score is Jackets up 10-0 with 3:27 left in the first half. It's time to let the pros at Gilmer Heating and Air check the temperature in your home. Call Jeff today at 770-851-4868, your local trusted Goodman dealer. Let him get you back cooling off.
All right, it'll be second down and 13 yards to go, 14 yards to go for Cass when we come back. Rockmart changed personnel there and couldn't get the defenders in the right spot and just took a timeout.
I tell you, we're having to play. Quarterback's got a good arm. They got a good receiver. And so, we're having to play for that threat. And what it's done, it's allowed them to open our defensive line. Just can't get back there because of those big linemen up there. But
we're playing kind of a zone defense, but we are putting the certain cornerbacks in position where that receiver that's such a threat is. We make sure we've got Nazir Turner on the same side of the field that he's on, and we got a little mixed up on that last play. Cass, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Their quarterback's in the shotgun. Calls for the snap, low snap. He gathers it up and drops back to pass. Under pressure, going to have to run with it, and they're going to have a holding penalty. They completed it to 25, 20, and down to the 12-yard line. Well, before we push him out of bounds, they say at the 10, but this one will come back. I think Cass held us somewhere back around the 30-yard line. So they'll back it up a little further. And the Cass offense they just look deflated. That's about the 4th holding penalty on that team tonight. And that's kind of the way we felt last week.
Yeah, actually they have had 5 penalties tonight, 3 of them holding, 1 personal foul, and 1 offsides.
So the ball will be marked off from the penalty will be marked off from the 30-yard line. I'll move it back to the 40 if I am able to add.
I think you're right on that, Dave. 30 plus 10 is 40.
Yep. And it'll be second down. And I'll tell you, these officials, they need to wear sandals because they're having to take their shoes off to add it up every time.
The flag was sitting dead on the 30-yard line.
And they're finally going to walk it off there. Okay. All right, now sit it down at that long line. We're hard on the officials. We give the players a break tonight and be hard on the officials. It's second down and a long way to go. We got
23.
Yeah, about 23 yards to go. They got to get it down to the 17-yard line. Ball sitting on the 40. They're going to put 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. We got a single back in the backfield with the quarterback. 15 seconds on the play clock. Cass going to get set. 10 seconds on the play clock. Their quarterback gets him set. Calls for the snap, low snap. Going to fake the handoff and run it himself right up the gut. And our safety comes up and makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Made a good hit on the quarterback in the open field. That's a good tackle by the safety.
Hey, Brent Washington was in the backfield. That Brent was going after the running back. Quarterback just tucked it under himself and took off.
I think that was Callion Thompson that made that tackle at the 23-yard line. Saved the first down. It's 3rd and 6. We had them 2nd and 23. They split 2 receivers wide each side. Try to draw us off sides. It doesn't work. Now they're going to change the play. 8 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry up. Quarterback in the shotgun. Going to give it to a running back. He goes left side, going to get a first down. We miss him at the 10, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Cass. with 2 minutes and 18 seconds. They had a big hole. Our safety had an opportunity. He faked the safety out at about the 10-yard line and ran it in for a touchdown. I tell you, they could have called them for a penalty there. As he crossed the goal line, he was celebrating in front of a defender. Cass, though, will line it up to attempt the extra point. Rockmart leading now 10-6 with 2:18 left in this first half.
I tell you, they just ran it down our throat that
did.
Series.
They possessed that ball for a long time. There's the snap, good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And it's now 10-7 Rockmart.
I tell you, they had 15 plays on that series.
Overcame a couple of holding penalties and just kept picking up yardage running the ball on us, and it's 10-7 with 2:18 left here in the half. Rockmart now up by 3 points.
Jackets with 2 timeouts remaining. We got 2 minutes and 18 seconds. We got time. We just use it.
Yep, we're going to need to run our 2-minute offense here when we get this ball. We haven't seen that yet this season. We'll see if they're ready for it tonight. It's 10-7 here with 2:18 left in the half, and they're going to give them a water break. And so we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back after this commercial message.
For 80 years, Atrium Health Floyd has offered care at every stage of life. As the official healthcare partner of Polk School District, that history of healing reaches students from the time they step on campus until the stadium lights go dark. Our pediatricians, school nurses, athletic trainers, and first responders are here every day, making sure students are healthy and safe. A commitment that fulfills our mission to improve health, elevate hope, and advance healing for all. Atrium Health Floyd, your first and best choice for care.
Hey everyone, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter right across from Rockmart High School. Come find out why we're the region champs in the car business. Get a Days deal once, you're a customer for life. Enjoy the game. Go Jackets.
I've heard about this Engage spending account at Family Savings Credit Union. We could get $200 cash bonus when we open an Engage spending account. We'd also earn cashback rewards every month, pay no service fees, and get free bill pay.
Engage Spending Account, not your father's checking account. Visit engagespending.com for details. Some restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Barnes Insurance Agency offers car, home, health, and life insurance at affordable rates. They offer numerous auto insurance companies so they can get you the best coverage for the lowest rate. They offer tax services year-round. Call today for a free quote. Barnes Insurance Agency, 512 East Elm Street in Rockmart.
Lewis Motor Company has moved. The oldest car dealership in Rockmart has a brand new beautiful lot that has expanded their inventory with quality used vehicles. Go by their new lot at 319 South Piedmont Avenue or call today at 770-684-6694. New facility, expanded inventory, same dealership, same great service. Lewis Motor Company.
This is Jennifer Holtzy with the Lankford Insurance Firm, where we specialize in life, disability, and long-term care insurance. Don't speculate. Let us evaluate your insurance needs. Give us a call, 770-546-0286. And we're a proud sponsor for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Go Jackets.
Yellow Jackets play-by-play action continues on WZOT 101.9.
I wonder why I couldn't see. I had my glasses off. and the air conditioner's working so good up here. The windows are beginning to fog up on us. We're going to do something. Cass going to kick it off to us. Leading 10-7, Rockmart is here late in the first half. We got men back deep to receive, but they're not going to kick it to them. They kick it out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Boy, sometimes I don't understand the kicking game. I mean, that kid just kicked it straight out of bounds.
Like he was trying to.
I would at least put it on the ground and let it.
They spot that at the 35. I guess that's one way. Just kick it out of bounds. They can't return it. Rockmart leads 10-7 as they come back out on the field for this offensive possession. We've got to take this ball 65 yards for a touchdown. We put two receivers, Anderson and Bailey, out wide to the left. Glover and Turner are your wing backs. We're going to give it to Turner. Going to the right. He's got some room. Crosses the 40. Bounces away down the sideline. Going to step out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Stops the ball after a 14. Stops the clock after a 14-yard gain. First down, Rockmart. Clay Burt's Boutique. Yellow Jacket first down.
Tell you, I thought, man, he was close to breaking that one, but stepped out right there at the last minute.
One of the few times tonight we've gotten a wing back free in the running game. Two receivers to the left. Davis in the shotgun. Same wing backs in the game with him. Glover and Turner. He calls for the snap. Gives it to Turner again, who is hit behind the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Loss of a yard.
Loss of a yard. It'll be second down and 11. Clock running. 2 minutes exactly left here in the half. Second and 11. Ball spotted on the 48. Davis getting his team set. All right, guys, come on. Two receivers to the left. They get set. Davis takes the snap, looks to pass, throws it out wide, left side. We're going to return it, run it to the middle of the field, and pick up a first down at the 40-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 1 minute and 28 seconds on it here in the second quarter.
Another Clay Burt's Boutique Yellow Jacket first down.
Clock stops to move the chains with 1 minute 28, but they'll start it up. It is running now, and we're still not set. Two receivers to the right. The wingbacks walking around, got to get set, guys. Davis in the shotgun, calls for the snap, going to give it to a wingback going left. He cuts it upfield, hit at the 37, gets down to the 33. And there is a whistle here.
Timeout.
Rockmart takes a timeout with 1 minute and 8 seconds. We got one timeout left in the half. We take a timeout after about a 4, 5 yard, 6, 7 yard gain. It'll be second and 3 when we come back after this timeout. Ball sitting at the 33-yard line.
You know, nowadays it seems like nothing is built to last. But the new Michelin Defender 2-tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
Is your thermostat breaking your wallet each month? The reason could be your home is not adequately insulated. Have the experts at TNT Insulation help put money back in your pocket. Call Tim Montgomery today at 770-684-1887 to schedule an inspection. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs, and they specialize in spray foam insulation.
Hello, Jacket Nation. I'm Chris Miller.
And I'm Steve Miller.
And we are Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory. Our family's been part of Rockmart since 1954, and we have been serving you at the funeral home since 1981. We are proud supporters of our community and Rockmart High School athletics. From our family to yours, go Jackets. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory, Rockmart's only locally owned and operated hometown funeral home.
Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Second and 3 here for Rockmart coming out of this timeout with 1 minute 8 left in the half. Leading 10-7, but needing points. Davis in the shotgun, going to run it, going to the left. Gets it outside, and he's going to be short of the first down, and he did not get to the sideline. The clock will continue to run. It'll be 3rd and 1. And Rockmart's team hurries to the line of scrimmage. Three receivers to the right, 3rd and 1. Davis imploring his team to get set. Looks to the side. They call the play. Davis in the shotgun, 39 seconds. Team gets set, going to run it, going to the left. He's going to get the first down. That's a Clay Burt's Boutique Yellow Jacket first down, and Rockmart will have to take their last time out of the half with 32 seconds left here in the half. We picked up the first down. The ball's sitting now at the 28-yard line. And Rockmart had to stop the clock with a timeout. So, I mean, now we'll have to get out of bounds to stop the clock to have any chance of getting even a field goal unit out on the field. And we probably need I would say at least 10 yards, maybe about 15 yards to have a good chance at a field goal.
Yeah, and we're going to have to get up quick and get the kicker on the field, or we're going to be out of time.
So the ball 1st and 10, Rockmart at the 28-yard line.
I think I would air one out to the end zone.
You're going to have to throw it to the sideline in order to stop the clock. The ball will be on the left hash, so they could run it to the left, but if you don't get out of bounds, the clock's going to run out before you can get another play ran, so you're going to have to throw it in order to either get an incompletion or get out of bounds. We're going to put 2 receivers to the wide side, 1 to the left. Anderson's going over to the left. He might be the first target. Bailey wide to the right. Davis has a good arm. He can get it out wide. I think Turner's the slot receiver to the right. Davis, he is going to throw. Looks to throw down the field, throws it incomplete. Flag on the play. That's going to be holding. Going to be a holding in the backfield. I tell you, they just blitzed the quarterback. Linemen and linebackers came after him. I think it's going to be holding against Rockmart. 26 seconds left in the half.
I tell you, I don't know who he was trying to get it to out there, but
yeah, there was nobody in the area where the ball was thrown out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer on Cass. Those fouls will offset.
Offsetting penalty. Personal foul against Cass and a holding against Rockmart. So Rockmart's going to call the play. The game clock is stopped because of the penalties. 1st and 10, Rockmart. Boy, that is a break. I don't know what I didn't see the personal foul. I saw the holding. 1st and 10, Rockmart at the 28-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Davis in the shotgun. Cass jumps off sides. Cass defender jumps off sides. And that is a Dean Presley flooring flag on the play. It'll move it up 5 yards to the 23-yard line. Now we're getting closer to where we can kick a field goal. We need about 10 yards maybe. 3 receivers to the right, but there's only 26 seconds left in the half. J.D. Davis in the shotgun, gets his team set, drops back to pass, rolls to his right, under pressure, escapes. You got to get rid of it, throws it down into the end zone, and they knock it down. We had a man in the end zone, that was Aiden Wright, number 16, but the Cass defender came in there and knocked it down at the last second. 18 seconds now left in this half.
Tell you, hung up there a little bit too long.
Yep. There were 3 defenders back there, 1 receiver running free in the back of the end zone, but the ball didn't get there quite quick enough, and we're going to have to attempt the field goal. Wow, we're going to put the tee down at the 30. At the 30-yard line, this will be a 40-yard field goal if we're able to connect. With 18 seconds left, the kick is up, and the kick is blocked, and Cass running for it, and they fall on it. Now they pick it up. We're going to have to tackle him, drag him down from behind at the 35-yard line. 7 seconds left in the half. Cass will get to run a play. They blocked it. I mean, they blocked it hard, knocked it way back, and Cass ran back and picked it up. I thought the first man tried to fall on it.
Yeah.
That would have been a mistake for them. Second man did pick it up and run it back for about 6 yards. They'll have it at the 35. So, wow, what a change there. 7 seconds left in the half. Now Cass needing about 10 yards to attempt a field goal. They do have a timeout. They got 2 timeouts left. All right, well, there's a timeout for one of these water breaks. We're going to take a timeout. Rockmart leading 10-7 with 7 seconds left in the half.
Discover better banking with Century Bank of Georgia.
We are dedicated to building strong, long-term relationships with our clients. Invested in our communities, we proudly support numerous local businesses, schools, and nonprofit organizations. Century Bank of Georgia. We want to be your bank. Contact or visit us today.
Wings Plus at 808 West Elm Street in Rockmart offers incredible taste of the South with chicken and waffles, shrimp and grits, gizzards, ribs, and pork chops. We have fish dinners with tilapia, whiting, and that Southern classic catfish. That's Wings Plus, located in the old Huddle House location. Call them at 678-685-4880. They're open from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. Wings Plus, come and see what the fuss is about.
Silver Comet Furniture, your one-stop shop for all your furniture and bedding needs. We carry brands such as Ashley, Catnapper, Liberty, and Jameson Mattress Company. That's Silver Comet Furniture, 678-685-4320, 2000 Cedartown Highway in Fish Creek.
Get your bronze on. Visit Totally Bronze Tanning Salon at 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart to get that beautiful bronze look. Totally Bronze Tanning Salon has a very clean and cool facility with a safe, well-lit parking area. For a quick tan, they have sunless spray tanning. Call them today at 770-684-3003 for an appointment or go by 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
If you insure your house and your car with Allstate, you'll save money. Up to 10% off the auto bill and 15% off the home insurance. The Allstate home and auto discounts. More convenient, more reasonable.
To find out more about Allstate home and auto discounts, visit your local Allstate agent, John Purser, at 770-684-1328. Are you in good hands?
Yellow Jackets play-by-play action continues on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here. Jackets up 10-7, 7 seconds left. Cass got the ball on the Jacket 35-yard line after that blocked field goal.
Yeah, they blocked the field goal, knocked it way back into our territory and recovered it, picked it up and ran it for 5 yards. With 7 seconds, they're going to put 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. If I were them, I'd just throw something into the end zone and see if my athletes could go up and get it.
You keep an eye on number 0 for Cass. That's probably who they're going for.
He's the single receiver to the right. Their quarterback in the shotgun. Single back. They're going to drop straight back to pass. He's under pressure. We're going to get him and tackle him at the 35-yard line at the line of scrimmage. They got 1 second. 1 second, and they call a timeout.
I can't believe they got a timeout with 1 second.
1 second on
that was
the clock.
close.
Yeah. Their quarterback dropped back to pass. We rushed the linebacker off the corner, and he tried to escape, did get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 1st and 10. Cass, ball still at the 35-yard line. They'll get to run one more play and throw up a prayer. This has been a slow-moving first half of football. Rockmart leads 10-7. All these stops in action because of the heat tonight, and it just makes it tough on both teams, I'm sure, to feel like you're getting any kind of momentum or any kind of rhythm when you have to just stop and take a 3-minute break every 4 or 5 minutes. I know that's the way it's felt for me at least. They're going to get us a book at halftime and read to y'all and take a break. I'm going to pull my Bible up and on the phone, and we'll have scripture reading in these long timeouts. We'll get through the first half of Psalms before the night is over.
You can't let them hit a short pass and have all of our defenders playing too deep.
They put 2 receivers wide on each side. Officials blow the whistle and let them play now. Ball at the 35. Their quarterback in the shotgun. They bring a man in motion. Going to snap the ball. Quarterback drops back to pass, throws it down the field and way down the field, and Jake Bailey catches it in the end zone. They say he was out of bounds. That's okay. The clock's going to run out. And there is a flag on the play, and that's going to be on Cass.
Yeah,
our defender was trying to toss the ball back to the official, and the Cass receiver came over and knocked it out of his hand, and that's a 15-yard penalty on the Cass player, and that'll be marked off at the start of the third quarter. And so Rockmart will go into halftime leading 10-7, but we'll get the ball first in the second half, and we'll have they'll enforce a 15-yard penalty on the Cass kickoff, and so good opportunity for Rockmart coming up to start the third quarter. All right, we'll be let's take a quick break. We'll come back and kind of summarize the first half and then turn it over to the halftime.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
What's up? This is Riley. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the applewood bacon. It's savory, and then it's also kind of sweet. And I think the combination of bacon with chicken and Colby Jack cheese, it just really knocks it out of the park.
Hey, I'm Tanea. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the chicken. It's so juicy. It's grilled to perfection. I'm going to devour this sandwich.
Order the Grilled Chicken Club sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
You've been listening to exclusive coverage of Rockmart High School Yellow Jacket football on WZOT 101.9 Hometown Radio. Presented by
Smith's Land Clearing, A&B Disposal, Silver Comet Fitness, Garrett Land Company, Barnes Insurance, Mitchell Chiropractic, Mary Miller State Farm, Taylor Transport, Culver Exterminating, Jerry and Dana Ferguson of Ferguson Construction, Precious Paul's Pet Grooming Hotel and Spa, Marco's Pizza.
All right, back here at halftime at Rockmart. Rockmart leading 10-7. I tell you, Cass fills up the field with a band. They got a lot of kids out there. Hey, we're going to go into the halftime show, and we'll bring it back. Rockmart will have the ball first coming into the third quarter. We'll try to get you an interview with the coach during the halftime and see what he has to say. But we do have a lead. It's 10-7, and we'll have the ball back at the first of the third quarter.
This is the Yellow Jackets halftime report, brought to you by
The Nathan Dean Agency, North Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Auto owners insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
Contact the Nathan Dean Agency, 1105 North Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
to your home for Rockmart High School sports. WZOT, Hometown Radio, 101.9 FM and 1220 AM. Tune in after the game for the Yellow Jacket postgame show. Tune in every Thursday night for the Rockmart High School Coaches Show. WZOT, Rockmart Yellow Jacket Radio.
Hey, Jacket Nation. Coach Parson here, head football coach of the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. I want to give a special thanks to our administration, faculty, parents, and community for your support of Rockmart football. Set the standard.
This is the Yellow Jackets halftime report, brought to you by
The Nathan Dean Agency, North Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an Auto Owners Independent Agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew. Find a local agency with Auto Owners Insurance.
Contact the Nathan Dean Agency, 1105 North Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
My whole business just went up in flames, but my agent was there before the fire was out. We started a plan. I've got 25 employees who could be out of a job if we didn't get this place running again. My independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance, they made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. That's incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there.
Contact the Nathan Dean Agency, 1105 North Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
WZOT 101.9 Hometown Radio. This halftime report was brought to you by
The Nathan Dean Agency, North Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
This is the Yellow Jackets Halftime Report, brought to you by
the Nathan Dean Agency, North Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Auto owners insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
Contact the Nathan Dean Agency, 1105 North Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
into your home for Rockmart High School sports. WZOT, Hometown Radio, 101.9 FM and 1220 AM. Tune in after the game for the Yellow Jacket postgame show. Tune in every Thursday night for the Rockmart High School Coaches Show. WZOT, Rockmart Yellow Jacket Radio.
Hey, Jacket Nation. Coach Parson here, head football coach of the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. I want to give a special thanks to our administration, faculty, parents, and community for your support of Rockmart football. Set the standard.
This is the Yellow Jackets halftime report, brought to you by
the Nathan Dean Agency, North Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an auto owner's independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew. Find a local agency with auto owner's insurance.
Contact the Nathan Dean Agency, 1105 North Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
My whole business just went up in flames. But my agent was there before the fire was out. We started a plan. I've got 25 employees who could be out of a job if we didn't get this place running again. My independent agent and auto owner's insurance, they made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. That's incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there.
Contact the Nathan Dean Agency, 1105 North Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
WZOT 101.9 Hometown Radio. This halftime report was brought to you by
the Nathan Dean Agency, North Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
The wait is over. It's game time on WZOT 101.9. This is Rockmart High Football, presented by
Smith's Land Clearing, A&B Disposal, Silver Comet Fitness, Garrett Land Company, Barnes Insurance, Mitchell Chiropractic, Mary Miller State Farm, Taylor Transport, Culver Exterminating, Jerry and Dana Ferguson of Ferguson Construction, Precious Paul's Pet Grooming Hotel and Spa, Marco's Pizza.
All right, we're back here getting ready to start this second half. The Jackets up 10-7. It's the play ended for the first half. There was actually two personal fouls on Adairsville. One of them that we saw was that our guy, Bailey, had got the ball and was about to throw it to the referee on his way in, and the receiver that it was intended for just went by and kicked it up in the air and hit it out of his hands. And when that happened, then he had a few words to say about it. Hey, we got Coach Parson on the line, and let's see. David's down there with him. Let's see what he's got to say.
Hey, I'm here with Coach Parson. Coach, got a lead coming in the third quarter. Going to get the ball back to start the third quarter. What are you looking for?
Well, we got to contain our composure. It's getting chippy out there. It's a full-quarter game. We've done a lot of good things, but the freaking block punt, the block field goal, that takes freaking steam out of you. Got to get that fixed. We let them off the hook in that last drive they had. We gave them a couple first downs, busted assignments. We got to play together, stick together, and play Rockmart football, not beat Rockmart football.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, well, there you have it, folks. The word from Coach Parson, and so we'll see what he's got this second half as we're coming up. And we're going to take a quick break and get David back up here in the booth, and we'll get this thing kicked off to start the second half. Looks like it'll probably be around midnight when we wind this one up. But we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the start of the second half.
State Farm, because I'm trading you to a QB in the Siberian Football League.
You can't trade my agent.
And we don't cover Siberia.
What do you cover?
Cars,
homes,
motorcycles,
RVs,
boats,
golf carts.
All right, I get it.
Go by Sherman Ross State Farm Insurance, 122 East Elm Street in Rockmart.
Termites, wasps, ants, roaches. Do these words bring fear to you? If so, put an end to these fears by calling Harrelson Termite and Pest Control. Being the largest pest control company in Polk County, they can rid you of your fear of these words and bring a smile to your face. Call today at 770-684-1488 to schedule an appointment.
We were born do-it-yourselfers. Teaching you how to do it like a pro is what we live for. We're about relationships, not transactions. What we understand is that every project has value, and the value of the help and guidance we give you is the empowerment you feel when you realize that do-it-yourself doesn't mean do it alone.
Buy low, true value, 308 Nathan Dean Bypass in Rockmart, 770-684-5075.
Tilly's Home Furniture is your destination for football season recliners and living room furniture. Tilly's has a full line of appliances and are proud to offer online shopping on their new website, TillysHomeFurnishings.com. So let them help you with appliances, furniture, and propane. 966 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart, Georgia. Don't be silly. Call Tilly 770-684-5314. Tell them, Scooter.
Come see us. Ask for Scooter.
For 80 years, Atrium Health Floyd has offered care at every stage of life. As the official healthcare partner of Polk School District, that history of healing reaches students from the time they step on campus until the stadium lights go dark. Our pediatricians, school nurses, athletic trainers, and first responders are here every day, making sure students are healthy and safe. A commitment that fulfills our mission to improve health, elevate hope, and advance healing for all. Atrium Health Floyd, your first and best choice for care.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here. We got David back up in the booth, and we're getting ready for this second half. It's still going to be the same rules where the change of possession, it's going to be a 3-minute break. So to give the players a rest. Jackets will get the ball back.
Yeah, we heard during the halftime that there were actually 2 personal foul penalties right there at the end of the half, both on Cass. We didn't see the second one, don't know what it was about.
I think it was I think some things were said that shouldn't have been said.
Maybe so. Coach did say, I think that was during his interview, that it was getting a little chippy out there and we had to keep our composure. So Cass will be kicking it off from the 15-yard line.
I tell you, we've had 2 holding calls at first half, and we had 1 pass interference. So it was a pretty good half for the Jackets penalty-wise, and we should have great field position.
Yeah, because it's not the 15, it's the 12 and a half. They marked it off back from the 40 to the 25, and then half the distance to the goal from there. So they kicking it off from the 12.5-yard line. I bet the fans on that other side are wondering what in the world happened there. Rockmart's deep man is back at his own 40-yard line. We got 2 men back deep to receive. We'll see what they do. They've kind of onside kicked it when they kicked it before. They're going to squib kick it. It rolls to the 40. We pick it up, bring it up the sideline, 45, 50, cross the 50 to the 45, 40, pick up a block to the 20. 10, 5, Rockmart, no flag.
Yeah, flag down there at the end. Right on the 2-yard line.
Goodness gracious, I didn't see that one.
It was right there at the end. It looked like our player and one of theirs locked up down there. So
I tell you, one of the Cass defenders pulled down a blocker way back at about the 25-yard line. I was afraid they were going to call that one, but they're going to mark off some kind of blocking penalty from about the 3-yard line.
It says a holding on Rockmart.
Holding against Rockmart from the 3. That'll take it back to the 13. Rockmart will have great field position. I tell you, that was a good return by number 4, Rakelyn Glover, senior. Picked that ball up, kind of waved over his blockers, got them in position, got behind the wall, took it up the sideline, and scored. Got all the way down and scored, but holding penalty.
I believe he could have made it without the holding because the holding was right at the end of the play.
And it's 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. That's the way to start your first possession of the second half. Davis in the shotgun, going to give it to Big Brent Washington. He runs into the pile, breaks through, gets inside the 10, carrying the pile forward all the way down to the 5-yard line. You go, boy.
I tell you, they stopped him about on the line of scrimmage, and Brent just kept pushing, got some of his line behind him, and carried him down to the 5-yard line. Pickup of 8 yards.
2nd down and 2 for Rockmart at the 5. 2nd and 2. We send Jake Bailey wide to the right. Direct snap to Nazir Turner. He's going. Everybody moved except the ball. The whole line of everybody moved except the ball. It'll be a 5-yard penalty on Rockmart. Illegal motion. The center did not snap the ball. Everybody knew what the snap count was but him. And
I shouldn't have talked about not having many penalties the first half. We had 2 here in less than 3 minutes.
Yep. 2nd down and 7 now for Rockmart. The ball at the 10-yard line here in the 3rd quarter. Just got underway. Same formation. Going to snap it to Nazir Turner. He goes to the left this time. They grab him around the shirt, drag him down near the line of scrimmage. He was about 5 yards deep. By the time he got back to the line of scrimmage, they had him around the jersey.
Hey, if we don't score a touchdown here, this is going to be a big missed opportunity.
3rd and 7. And J.D. Davis coming back in at quarterback. Plenty of time on the play clock. 20 seconds as Rockmart huddles up. We send 2 receivers out to the right. Bailey in the slot. Right, out wide. Anderson to the left. J.D. Davis in the shotgun. Going to take the snap, drop back to pass. Going to throw it. Got a man open and throws it. He completed it at about the 7-yard line. Picked up 4 yards. Not enough for a first down. Low throw. And Anderson went down to the, that was Glover rather, that went down to the ground to make the catch. And we're going to kick a field goal. We're going to attempt a field goal here on a 4th and 6 from the left hash. The tee is down at the 15-yard line. So about 5 yards deeper than an extra point. But from the left hash. Field goal, good snap, good hold, and the kick is up and no good. Wide to the left from the left hash. Rockmart started that drive on their own 13-yard line and could not get points on the board. That could come back to haunt us.
Yeah, because the last series that Cass had, right before that, the last couple of plays to end the quarter, they just ran it down our throats for 5 or 6 yards at a time.
Yeah, Coach talked about that. He said that they were out of position at times on that drive and let them get some yardage that they shouldn't have gotten, but there is a change of possession. The ball spotted at the 20-yard line, so there's a timeout on the field with 9:26 left here in the 3rd quarter. Let's take a timeout. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hey everyone, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter right across from Rockmart High School. Come find out why we're the region champs in the car business. Get a Days deal once, you're a customer for life. Enjoy the game. Go Jackets.
I've heard about this Engage spending account at Family Savings Credit Union. We could get $200 cash bonus when we open an Engage spending account. We'd also earn cashback rewards every month, pay no service fees, and get free bill pay.
Engage Spending Account, not your father's checking account. Visit engagespending.com for details. Some restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Barnes Insurance Agency offers car, home, health, and life insurance at affordable rates. They offer numerous auto insurance companies so they can get you the best coverage for the lowest rate. They offer tax services year-round. Call today for a free quote. Barnes Insurance Agency, 512 East Elm Street in Rockmart.
Lewis Motor Company has moved. The oldest car dealership in Rockmart has a brand new beautiful lot that has expanded their inventory with quality used vehicles. Go by their new lot at 319 South Piedmont Avenue or call today at 770-684-6694. New facility, expanded inventory, same dealership, same great service. Lewis Motor Company.
This is Jennifer Holtzy with the Langford Insurance Firm, where we specialize in life, disability, and long-term care insurance. Don't speculate. Let us evaluate your insurance needs. Give us a call, 770-546-0286. And we're a proud sponsor for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Go Jackets.
You know, nowadays it seems like nothing is built to last. But the new Michelin Defender 2-tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived, and hello to something that lasts.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
Is your thermostat breaking your wallet each month? The reason could be your home is not adequately insulated. Have the experts at TNT Insulation help put money back in your pocket. Call Tim Montgomery today at 770-684-1887 to schedule an inspection. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs, and they specialize in spray foam insulation.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, back here live with 9 minutes and 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Rockmart leading 10-7. Missed opportunity, though, there coming out of halftime. Had the ball on the 13-yard lines, didn't get any points on the board, missed a field goal. Cass now with the ball at their own 20. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. They're going to run the ball, fake the handoff, though. Quarterback rolls to his left. He's under pressure. He gets away, and we knock him down at about the 17-yard line. That's a good job by the Jacket defense. Number 56, get credit for the sack. That's Braxton Waddell, a senior. He got in there, second man to get to the quarterback, loss of 3 yards. It'll be second down and 13 yards to go. Two men to the right. Now a third receiver goes out to the right for the Cass Colonels and one to the left. Ball on the left hash. Their quarterback in the shotgun. Takes a low snap. Gets it to the running back, but we got him around the jersey, and we can't get him on the ground. He steps over the tackle at the 15 and out of bounds at the 16, lost another yard.
I tell you, Brent Washington had him by the shirt, hung on as long as he could.
Couldn't get any help back there. He had him by the jersey, and he couldn't bring him in, couldn't reel him in. But a loss of a yard. It'll be third and 14 yards to go now. There you go. Keep driving them back, Rockmart defense. Let's not let them out of the hole. We're going to back our safeties back all the way back about 15 yards deep. They need 14 yards, though, guys. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. High snap. Quarterback kind of bobbles it, but he's got plenty of time. Now he's under pressure. Rolls to his left. He's going to run the ball. We're going to try to tackle him at the 24, and we do. Open field tackle made. I think that's Turner that came up and made that good tackle at the 25-yard line. And Cass is forced to punt. That's a good job of coverage downfield. So with 8:16 and the clock running here in the third quarter, Cass forced to punt. This may be just the second time they've punted tonight.
It is.
Their punter standing on his own 11-yard line, waiting on the snap. calls for the ball. High snap, and he catches it and gets it off. That's a good punt. Going to be bounce it at the 40, rolls to the 30, and it'll stop at the 29. With no kind of kicked it away from our receiver. We'll have the ball at the 29 when we come back after this break, leading 10-7 with 7 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Hello, Jacket Nation. I'm Chris Miller.
And I'm Steve Miller.
And we are Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory. Our family's been part of Rockmart since 1954, and we have been serving you at the funeral home since 1981. We are proud supporters of our community and Rockmart High School athletics. From our family to yours, go Jackets. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory, Rockmart's only locally owned and operated home family funeral home.
At Century Bank of Georgia, we're proud to offer online and mobile banking to fit your schedule and needs. Easily manage your debit card, pay bills on the go, set text alerts, make a mobile deposit, or make purchases using mobile wallet at any time of day. Discover what better banking is with Century Bank of Georgia. We want to be your bank.
Wings Plus at 808 West Elm Street in Rockmart offers incredible taste of the South with chicken and waffles, shrimp and grits, gizzards, ribs, and pork chops. We have fish dinners with tilapia, whiting, and that Southern classic catfish. That's Wings Plus, located in the old Huddle House location. Call them at 678-685-4880. They're open from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. Wings Plus, come and see what the fuss is about.
Silver Comet Furniture, your one-stop shop for all your furniture and bedding needs. We carry brands such as Ashley, Catnapper, Liberty, and Jameson Mattress Company. At Silver Comet Furniture, 678-685-4320, 2000 Cedartown Highway in Fish Creek.
And now more exciting Rockmart Yellow Jackets football on 101.9 Hometown Radio.
Hey, the time is 9:48. Temperature is 83 degrees, 7:45 left in the third quarter. Jackets up 10-7. That's your time, temperature, and score brought to you by Gilmer Heating and Air. It's time to let the pros at Gilmer Heating and Air check the temperature in your home. Call Jeff at 770-851-4868, your local trusted Goodman dealer. Got a couple of scores. Model up 22-6 over Pepperell. Northwest up 35-7 over Coahulla Creek. Northwest Whitfield, and here it's 10-7. We want to thank all of our sponsors for helping bring Rockmart High School football and sports to you every week. I tell you, everybody's getting their money's worth tonight on the ads, all this break time. But we do thank all of them for helping sponsor Rockmart High School sports. Couldn't do all of this without you guys, and we want everybody to go by and patronize these businesses and tell them thank you for helping to bring this to you each week. The Jackets right now, after that punt by Cass, the Jackets will have it on our own 28-yard line, 29-yard line. I tell you, we blew an opportunity down there when we start the half when we had it on the 13-yard line, but need to make it up here and drive it to the end zone.
Yeah, they gave us an opportunity at the start of the half. We're going to have to make our own opportunity here. Davis will bring his team out, all on the left hash, moving from our left to our right. We got two receivers to the right. Turner is in at wingback, and that may be McCrary on the right side, number 23. Davis in the shotgun. 1st and 10, Rockmart at the 28. Calls for the snap, almost drew him offside. It didn't happen. Gets his team set, brings a man in motion, going to give it to Turner. He's going to take it around the right side, picked up a block, run inside of it, crosses the 30, and there's a flag going to be holding against Rockmart. Going to be holding against the Yellow Jackets. One of our receivers was over here trying to block, and I think he got his hands outside of the defender, and they'll mark it off from the 38. 8-yard gain. That's right where the ball carrier landed. They'll mark off a holding penalty there, and it'll be 1st and 12.
Already had 3 penalties this half for 25 yards. A whole lot different than that first half we had. Some other scores coming in. Got Calhoun up 28-12 over Carver. Temple up over Christian Heritage 14-7. Callaway beating Cedartown 19-10.
All right, 2 receivers to the left for Yellow Jackets. Davis in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Runs the same play. He gives it to Turner. He drops the ball. And
he fumbled
on the
it.
lick. The ball was knocked out of his arms by a Cass defender. And Cass has recovered it at the 30-yard line. That is a tough break for the Jacket offense. Turner had a little seam there, but a linebacker came in, closed it up, and put his hat on the ball, knocked the ball free at the 31-yard line. And after a short possession, there'll be a change of possession, and y'all know what that means.
Looks like they're going to let him play. Maybe.
I don't think so. I think the Rockmart defense is wanting to. But,
now the guy with the stopwatch is over here.
And the play clock is still stopped. And Rockmart will be sent off to the side for the mandatory 3-minute break. And you can tell that the players are frustrated by that. It's just, you run a couple of plays and then stop and stand around a while. Kind of like when you're playing golf behind somebody who's playing too slow, and you have to wait between every shot.
Yeah.
That's the way it's got to feel for those players out there tonight. I mean, I hate to wait, and I know that that's got to be frustrating for them. In fact, waiting is the worst thing in the world. That's my worst year in life is waiting.
Hey,
those that know and love you know how true that is.
Good Lord of mercy.
Hey,
Here we are tonight.
Our Lady Jacket softball, they won yesterday against Gordon Central. Beat them in 3 innings. They did. It was a blowout. It was a blowout. But they're undefeated for the season. So congratulations to them. And
how about their schedule coming up this next week? Any games on the schedule for them this week?
They are, but I don't have them with me.
That's poor radio there. Ask somebody a question you don't know whether or not they know the answer.
I know it. You shouldn't ask me that.
You're supposed to ask questions that you know that they know the answer to, right? 1st and 10 Cass at the 31-yard line with 7 minutes and 18 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Rockmart still ahead, 10-7. We're going to have to ask our defense to step up here and get a stop.
I tell you, we've shot ourselves in the foot this second half from the beginning.
Oh, we used that phrase. We have.
I mean, we did. I mean, we have it on the 13-yard line and come away with nothing.
Cass kicked it off from their own 12.5 to start the 3rd quarter because of 2 personal fouls at the end of the half on the Colonels. And we could not take advantage of it even after we returned it and had the ball at the 13 rather, to start the drive. Now here we sit. Fumbled it to Cass at the 31. You can't just keep giving them these opportunities. The defense was out there a lot in the 2nd quarter. And now we put them back out on the field after a quick turnover. They'll have the ball on the left hash. Official with his stopwatch and his hand in the air. He's going to blow the whistle and let them play. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. They line up to throw the ball, and they run the ball a lot. Their quarterback in the shotgun. Going to give it to a run. It faked the handoff and carried it himself around the right side, inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
I tell you, we haven't stopped him all night on that.
That's a good read. He faked the handoff to the running back. Saw our defenders crash in over there on the left side of the defensive line. He took it around the right side for a 1st down. Cass now getting close to field goal range. 1st and 10, the Colonels with the ball right in the center of the field, going to snap and throw the ball to a running back out of the backfield. We cut his legs out from under him, a 3-yard loss. I tell you, number 3, Anson High. He's not a real big kid, but he came up and laid a lick on that ball carrier, hit him right in the thigh pads, knocked him down, and he comes up limping. It'll be 2nd and 13.
I think he's going to have to go out.
He'll limp over and get set over on the left side. 2 receivers to the left. One to the right. Quarterback for Cass in the shotgun. Going to give it to his running back this time, who takes it to the right. He's across the 15 and going to be down at about the 11-yard line. Didn't get the first down. It'll be third and about 4, and there's going to be a timeout on the field. The receiver who went down with the hard lick went to his knee after that play. And then there's another Cass player over there cramping up. It'll be 3rd and 5 when we come back after this injury timeout with 6:05 left here in the third quarter.
Get your bronze on. Visit Totally Bronze Tanning Salon at 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart to get that beautiful bronze look. Totally Bronze Tanning Salon has a very clean and cool facility with a safe, well-lit parking area. For a quick tan, they have sunless spray tanning. Call them today at 770-684-3003 for an appointment or go by 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
If you insure your house and your car with Allstate, you'll save money. Up to 10% off the auto bill and 15% off the home insurance. The Allstate home and auto discounts. More convenient, more reasonable.
To find out more about Allstate home and auto discounts, visit your local Allstate agent, John Purser, at 770-684-1328. Are you in good hands?
What's up? This is Riley. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the applewood bacon. It's savory, and then it's also kind of sweet. And I think the combination of bacon with chicken and Colby Jack cheese, it just really knocks it out of the park.
Hey, I'm Tanea. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the chicken. It's so juicy. It's grilled to perfection. I'm going to devour this sandwich.
Order the Grilled Chicken Club sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
You better get used to this weather, State Farm, because I'm trading you to a QB in the Siberian Football League.
You can't trade my agent.
And we don't cover Siberia.
What do you cover?
Cars,
homes,
motorcycles,
RVs,
boats,
golf carts.
All right, I get it.
Go by Sherman Ross State Farm Insurance, 122 East Elm Street in Rockmart.
All right, coming out of that timeout, injured players walked off. It's 3rd and 4. Big play for the Jacket defense. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Cass. The quarterback in the shotgun looks to the sideline. They're going to change the play. He moves his back to the other side. They're going to snap it. He's going to run it right up the middle. Quarterback gets down near a first down. They're pushing the pile forward, and they're going to say he got a first down. Rockmart came away with the ball, but they blew it dead. Somehow Rockmart came away with the ball, but the play was dead, and Cass picked up the first down. And there is a flag on the play.
That might be
after the play was over. A bunch of players from Cass around the official who threw the flag. That may be on them. Personal foul of some sort. I didn't see a Rockmart player anywhere in the area of the official with the white hat on. He's the guy who threw the flag. And they haven't said what it is. If they had gotten the first down, I do believe, unless they're going to measure for it. And they'll mark it off half the distance of the goal, and so the penalty was on Rockmart. There was nobody anywhere near him. I don't know what he saw that caused him to throw a penalty flag against the Yellow Jackets. But it's 1st and goal Cass at the 4-yard line. And the play clock's running. Cass huddled up over near the sideline. Have no idea who the penalty was on. All right, they're going to try. Let's see. The quarterback in there got 3 receivers to the left. Quarterback looking at the sideline. 15 seconds on the play clock. They still haven't gotten him to play. 1 receiver to the right. Now he gets set. Brings his back to the right. Going to take the snap, give it to his, fake the handoff. We grab him in the backfield and drag him down after a, he had his knee down. The ball will be spotted at the 8. He dropped the ball, but his knee was down before he dropped it. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 8. Good job by the Jacket defense, stunning in there. Linebacker stunted in and got pressure on the quarterback. I think he was going to run it.
Yeah, I think he was too.
Designed quarterback run.
It's been successful.
It has. 2nd down and 8 for the Colonels. 17 seconds on the play clock as they break the huddle and come to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 8-yard line. Now 8 seconds. They're still not set. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. The quarterback calls for the snap. It gets it off. Low snap. Going to throw it. Got a man in the middle. Hits a jacket defender in the back.
I tell you, they waited till like 1 second on the play clock down there to get the snap off.
And incomplete pass. Third and 8. The quarterback hurried that throw and threw it into the back of a defender. He gets his team set. They walk 1 receiver out to the right, 3 to the left. Now just 2. The running back comes back to stand behind his quarterback. They'll put a tight end left side.
We'll let them jump for it.
Quarterback in the shotgun. Gonna drop straight back to pass and throw it across the middle of the field. Incomplete. That was to the tight end. Trying to run a little post pattern in the middle of the end zone. And it's incomplete. And Cass is going to attempt a field goal here to try to tie it up.
They do have a good kicker.
We missed one wide left. They're over on the right hash. Maybe they'll miss it wide right. He's done a pretty good job tonight. He sets his tee down at the 15. This will be a 25-yard field goal. With 4:19 left in the third period, Rockmart leading 10-7. This would tie the game. Marks off his steps. A call for the snap, and Rockmart jumps off sides.
All right.
Rockmart jumped off sides. That'll move it up 5 yards, and that'll be like, now it's going to be like a extra point distance.
They might decide to go for it.
It'll be
we'll move it up to the 4.
4th and 4. 4th and goal from the 4 now, and they are going to put the tee on the ground. It's 10-7 Rockmart with 4:19, and Cass is going to attempt a 21-yard field goal attempt. Did get a little closer to the goal post, so he'll have to angle it a little more. There's the calls for the snap. There's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is through there. And it's good. So Cass has tied this thing 10-10 with 4:14 left in the third quarter. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back for the kickoff.
Termites, wasps, ants, roaches. Do these words bring fear to you? If so, put an end to these fears by calling Harrelson Termite and Pest Control. Being the largest pest control company in Polk County, they can rid you of your fear of these words and bring a smile to your face. Call today at 770-684-1488 to schedule an appointment.
We were born do-it-yourselfers. Teaching you how to do it like a pro is what we live for. We're about relationships, not transactions. What we understand is that every project has value, and the value of the help and guidance we give you is the empowerment you feel when you realize that do-it-yourself doesn't mean do it alone.
Buy low, true value, 308 Nathan Dean Bypass in Rockmart, 770-684-5075.
Tilly's Home Furniture is your destination for football season recliners and living room furniture. Tilly's has a full line of appliances and are proud to offer online shopping on their new website, TillysHomeFurnishings.com. So let them help you with appliances, furniture, and propane. 966 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart, Georgia. Don't be silly. Call Tilly 770-684-5314. Tell them, Scooter.
Come see us. Ask for Scooter.
For 80 years, Atrium Health Floyd has offered care at every stage of life. As the official healthcare partner of Polk School District, that history of healing reaches students from the time they step on campus until the stadium lights go dark. Our pediatricians, school nurses, athletic trainers, and first responders are here every day, making sure students are healthy and safe. A commitment that fulfills our mission to improve health, elevate hope, and advance healing for all. Atrium Health Floyd, your first and best choice for care.
Hey everyone, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter right across from Rockmart High School. Come find out why we're the region champs in the car business. Get a Days deal once, you're a customer for life. Enjoy the game. Go Jackets.
I've heard about this Engage spending account at Family Savings Credit Union. We could get $200 cash bonus when we open an Engage spending account. We'd also earn cashback rewards every month, pay no service fees, and get free bill pay.
Engage Spending Account, not your father's checking account. Visit engagespending.com for details. Some restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
And now more exciting Rockmart Yellow Jackets football on 101.9 Hometown Radio.
I tell you, tied up here with 4 minutes and 14 seconds left in this third quarter. Here's a big difference. First half we had 35 yards of penalties on us. This quarter we've had 45 yards.
Oh man! And it's 10-10 though with 4:14. So we're back where we started this thing with 4:14 left in the third quarter. Cass to kick off to us. They kick it high and short. We're going to field it at the 25 and bring it up the field to the 35, 40, 45. They're going to drag us out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. Hard tackle out of bounds, no flag, but we got good field position at our own 48-yard line to start this drive.
I tell you, that was a good push by the blockers over here. They went running up through there and just started pushing the Cass defenders back. Good push there.
All right, they're going to let us run a play here. We split one receiver wide to the left, one to the right. I think that's Anderson over on the left side, Bailey to the right. We got Washington in the backfield with Davis, going to hand it to him. He's through the line of scrimmage and going to pick up just 2 yards. Got to the 50 before they shove him back. It'll be 2nd down and 8. We need a little play action.
Yeah, we're not.
When Washington's in there, they key on him. A little play action, and there's an injury. They're sending one of the Cass defenders off to the side. Maybe equipment problem. And his coach is telling him to lay down on the ground. Oh, goodness gracious. He got to the sideline, and his coach told him to lay down on the ground.
Sure did, didn't he?
Rockmart comes to the line of scrimmage. The officials were not believing it. One receiver left, one to the right. Davis drops back to throw, hits Bailey at the 45. He's going to pick up a couple of more yards, still running all the way down to the 36. He should have been out of bounds at about the 40, and he just wouldn't go out of bounds. Picked up a first down. That's the first Marco's Pizza Yellow Jacket first down of the second half.
Say that was a good run by Bailey after making the catch and staying in bounds at that.
1st and 10, Rockmart at the 33. It's a good play. Need to keep a little momentum going here. We send Anderson again wide to the left, Bailey to the right. And Davis is going to keep it. Bounces it out to the right, and he's out of bounds, a loss of about 3 yards. That was a quarterback run all the way. And he's going to be bounced out of bounds at the 35. Coach Parson did not like kind of a late hit out of bounds on his quarterback. 2nd down and 13.
I tell you, we can't keep doing this on first down, losing yards.
Another negative play for Yellow Jackets on first down. We've had a lot of those tonight. This is a strong Cass defense. 2nd down and 13 for the Yellow Jackets. We send 2 receivers left. That's right out wide left. Anderson in the slot. Davis in the shotgun. Takes a snap, gives it to a running back. That's Turner. Nowhere to go. Lost another yard. Defenders in there crashing in from the corners and lost another yard. It'll be 3rd and 14.
Yeah, we're going to have to spread that defense out. And
they are.
And we're going to have to throw the ball before we get to 3rd down.
Yeah, they're able to put 7 men within about 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. They have not been able to run the ball effectively. 2 receivers left. None to the right. Davis brings a man in motion, going to drop back to pass, looking to throw. Got a man running free down the left side. That's Anderson, who makes the catch at the 2. There is a flag. That could be offensive pass interference.
I believe it is.
There's a flag. Anderson may have shoved off to get separation right at the end.
Yeah, it kind of looked like he did.
Rockmart is walking back. Great catch by Tristan Anderson. But he extended his arm. Nope, they call a pass interference on Cass. So maybe he was just shaking off the interference on Cass. And that'll move the ball up. Completed pass should be spotted at about the 2-yard line. Pass interference on Cass. They'll decline that and spot the ball where he made the catch at the 2.
I tell you, it was a good catch by Anderson.
Brent Washington in the game. They're going to try the direct snap to Washington.
Ball is sitting on about the 6-inch line.
2 tight ends in at fullback. Split a receiver wide to the right. They're going to snap it to Washington, and there's going to be motion. Somebody moved. Or a timeout one. Did the official stop that before the... I think the official stopped it before the play started. Okay, this officiating crew has...
One of them standing over there with his hands out like, what'd y'all stop this for?
And they'll let us go.
I think they backed the ball up maybe just a little bit. Now a flag.
Oh, now there's offsides on Cass, lining up offsides. Cass crowding the line of scrimmage. That'll move it up another inch or 2 toward the goal line. PA announcer says it's on the 3-inch line. He can see it better than I can. Washington in the backfield. Direct snap to big Brent Washington, and he goes into the end zone. Follows Luke Clay for a touchdown. Follows his fullback. That's a Rhino Roofing Yellow Jacket touchdown. Call 678-232-6225. Let them come check out your roof. Replace it if it's needed. Rockmart leads now 16-10 with 1:27 left in the 3rd period. So quick score for Rockmart there. Davis to hold for the extra point attempt. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. They tried to block it, and Rockmart leads now 17-10. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back with 1:27 left in the 3rd period.
Barnes Insurance Agency offers car, home, health, and life insurance at affordable rates. They offer numerous auto insurance companies so they can get you the best coverage for the lowest rate. They offer tax services year-round. Call today for a free quote. Barnes Insurance Agency, 512 East Elm Street in Rockmart.
Lewis Motor Company has moved. The oldest car dealership in Rockmart has a brand new beautiful lot that has expanded their inventory with quality used vehicles. Go by their new lot at 319 South Piedmont Avenue or call today at 770-684-6694. New facility, expanded inventory, same dealership, same great service. Lewis Motor Company.
This is Jennifer Holtzy with the Lankford Insurance Firm, where we specialize in life, disability, and long-term care insurance. Don't speculate. Let us evaluate your insurance needs. Give us a call, 770-546-0286. And we're a proud sponsor for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Go Jackets!
You know, nowadays it seems like nothing is built to last. But the new Michelin Defender 2-tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived, and hello to something that lasts.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
Is your thermostat breaking your wallet each month? The reason could be your home is not adequately insulated. Have the experts at TNT Insulation help put money back in your pocket. Call Tim Montgomery today at 770-684-1887 to schedule an inspection. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs, and they specialize in spray foam insulation.
Hello, Jacket Nation. I'm Chris Miller.
And I'm Steve Miller.
And we are Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory. Our family's been part of Rockmart since 1954, and we have been serving you at the funeral home since 1981. We are proud supporters of our community and Rockmart High School athletics. From our family to yours, go Jackets. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory, Rockmart's only locally owned and operated home family funeral home.
At Century Bank of Georgia, we're proud to offer online and mobile banking to fit your schedule and needs. Easily manage your debit card, pay bills on the go, set text alerts, make a mobile deposit, or make purchases using mobile wallet at any time of day. Discover what better banking is with Century Bank of Georgia. We want to be your bank.
Yellow Jackets play-by-play action continues on WZOT 101.9.
Rockmart leading 17-10 with 1:27 left in the third quarter. Going to kick off to Cass. They got a man back deep to receive at the 5. We've kicked it into the end zone one time tonight, and we're going to kick it short this time. It bounces up to the 35. They have trouble catching it, and we're going to roll him down at the 30-yard line. Good job by the Rockmart kick coverage team. You know, at times last year we struggled with that. We've done a good job covering kicks so far this season. That is one aspect of the Jacket special teams that has been effective so far in this early season.
Ball will be sitting on the 30-yard line.
Cass with the ball on the right hash. I tell you, their offensive line's got to be tired. They've been out there all night. Yeah. Well, sometimes they say our defense has been on the field all night long. Well, their offensive line, them some big old boys, and they've been out there a long time. 1st and 10, Cass with 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. The quarterback going to give it to the running back. He goes around the right side. We hit him near the line of scrimmage, but he picked up 2 yards, took it around the right tackle, picked up 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. You know, we thought they were just going to throw the ball all over the field when we saw this kid throw the ball before the game, but they really have more of a running attack.
Yeah, and I think they've found those seams that are weak spots, and they have hammered them tonight.
2nd down and 8 for the Colonels with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Still got that back, single back, standing there to the right of the quarterback. Going to give it to him. The quarterback kept it. He should have given it to him. Now he gets around the right side. Brent Washington chases him, knocks him out of bounds at about the 36-yard line.
Tell you, we've missed some opportunities to sack this quarterback.
We had him in the backfield and not able to drag him down. It'll be 3rd and 4. We need to stop here. Ball on the right hash. Play clock running. 22 seconds on the play clock as Cass breaks the huddle and comes to the line of scrimmage. They got 3 receivers left side, 1 to the right. Their quarterback looks to the sideline. Now they're going to take a timeout on a 3rd and 4.
That's going to be the end of the third quarter.
End of the third quarter, it sure is. Rockmart leads 17-0. Hold up 4 fingers, Rockmart. It's going into the fourth quarter with a 7-point lead. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this message.
Wings Plus at 808 West Elm Street in Rockmart offers incredible taste of the South with chicken and waffles, shrimp and grits, gizzards, ribs, and pork chops. We have fish dinners with tilapia, whiting, and that Southern classic catfish. That's Wings Plus, located in the old Huddle House location. Call them at 678-685-4880. They're open from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. Wings Plus, come and see what the fuss is about.
Silver Comet Furniture, your one-stop shop for all your furniture and bedding needs. We carry brands such as Ashley, Catnapper, Liberty, and Jameson Mattress Company. That's Silver Comet Furniture, 678-685-4320, 2000 Cedartown Highway in Fish Creek.
Get
Get your bronze on. Visit Totally Bronze Tanning Salon at 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart to get that beautiful bronze look. Totally Bronze Tanning Salon has a very clean and cool facility with a safe, well-lit parking area. For a quick tan, they have sunless spray tanning. Call them today at 770-684-3003 for an appointment or go by 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
If you insure your house and your car with Allstate, you'll save money. Up to 10% off the auto bill and 15% off the home insurance. The Allstate home and auto discounts. More convenient, more reasonable.
To find out more about Allstate home and auto discounts, visit your local Allstate agent, John Purser, at 770-684-1328. Are you in good hands?
What's up? This is Riley. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the applewood bacon. It's savory, and then it's also kind of sweet. And I think the combination of bacon with chicken and Colby Jack cheese, it just really knocks it out of the park.
Hey, I'm Tanea. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the chicken. It's so juicy. It's grilled to perfection. I'm going to devour this sandwich.
Order the Grilled Chicken Club sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
All right, start the fourth quarter. Cass with a big play here, 3rd and 4. The ball on their own 36-yard line. They're moving from our left to our right. Rockmart needs to stop them right here. They got 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ball on the right hash. They release the back into the flat, and the quarterback runs it forward. We're not going to allow him to get the first down. He got to the 39, and he needed to get to the 40. It'll be 4th and 1. They released the back out into the left flat, and the quarterback kept it, ran it up the middle, and did not get the first down, and they're going to be forced to punt. No, they're going to put in another couple of blockers and try to go for it. They bring a couple of other linemen in off the sideline. 4th and 1, 20 seconds on the play clock. They split a receiver, 1 receiver to the right, ball on the right hash. They're going to direct snap to the running back. They do, he runs to the left. We hit him, but he got the first down. Got about 4 yards, dove forward, and got a big first down for the Cass Colonels on a 4th and 1 at their own 39. Well, that's a gutsy call.
They've been moving the ball all night on us. So
yeah, they've been picking up 4, 5, 6 yards at the clip. And they got a first down at their own 43. Rockmart leads 17-10 with 10:56. I don't know what the time of possession is for the Colonels, but they've had the ball all night long. They're going to take this snap, fake the handoff, quarterback keep again. He slides down at the 48 after a 6-yard gain.
That play has worked all night long. We're keying on that running back, just allowing him to get around that left side.
In the middle of the first inning in San Francisco, the Braves lead 1-0. They try to draw us off sides, and we do.
It looks like we just lined up there.
Big number. Well, our right tackle leaned forward at the last second and fell off sides. That happened about 4 times last week. And he'll come to the sideline. Swap him out.
Cedartown down 27-10.
1st and 10, Cass at the Rockmart 46 now after that 5-yard penalty. They got 2 receivers split out on each side. They're going to give it to a running back going to the left. He jukes a man at the 40, cuts inside, runs it down to the 36. We can't stop him. That'll move the chains again. Picked up 10 yards. That'll move the chains. Nazir Turner, number 26, made the tackle. 10 yards downfield, came up from the corner position to make that stop. They'll split 2 receivers wide each side. They look to the sideline to change the play. We need a little break here. Not a break in action, but a break on the field. Our defense needs to make something happen. Cass still doesn't have the play called. 15 seconds on the play clock. The quarterback tells the lineman what the play is. Single back standing to his right. They're going to give it to him. He runs it right up the gut, picks up 4 yards rather. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Move the ball to the 32, 33. Ball sitting right on the 32-yard line, left hash. They send 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. The quarterback in the shotgun. Now he looks to the side. They'll go through the procedure of changing the play. They take all the time off the clock they can. Their quarterback in the shotgun. Gets a snap, hands it off to a running back who goes to the left. He's hit about 4 yards downfield, twists around, and picks up another 1st down at the 26. Rockmart's got a man down. And, looks like he's cramping up out there. Maybe something other than leg cramps. So there's a Rockmart defender on the field. Hopefully he'll be okay. Trainer comes out to attend to him with 8:26 left in the ball game. Rockmart leading 17-10. But Cass threatening to score.
I tell you, Cass has moved the ball on us very handily all night long with that running game. It's just, like you said, we talked about the passing game, but I think they tried it a few times, but they saw that the running game was going to be successful, so they have stuck with it all night long.
Yeah, we talked about the receiver who's such a threat. And he hasn't been used a lot. They've stuck with the ground game. And they're threatening to score here to tie it up. Hey, the question is, if they were to score here with 5 minutes or so left in the game, would they go for 2 and try to get the win or tie it up? What do y'all think?
The way they've been running the ball, I think they could get 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah. I mean, we have not been able to stop them many times tonight. Cedartown got beat 27-10.
Callaway. Rockmart defender walks off now on his own accord. A little gingerly. And maybe he's okay. Limping just a little bit, maybe.
That's J.J. Stocks.
I think he'll be all right after we'll get him checked out over here. He limps a little more vigorously the closer he gets to the sideline.
Yeah.
We're going to need that young man as the season goes on to get into region play, so hopefully he's not injured severely. 1st and 10, Cass, ball on the left hash, coming out of this injury timeout. And the officials will hopefully start the play clock. Cass taking a long time over on the sideline, and they will start the play clock. Cass breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Big moment in the game here as Cass is at the 26-yard line of the Rockmart 26. Rockmart with a 7-point lead. We'll put 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Snap the ball, give it to a running back going to the right. We hit him at the 26 and miss him. Don't tackle him at the 22. And they finally get him down at the 16-yard line. I tell you,
1st down.
Outside linebacker came up and had an opportunity to tackle that young man near the line of scrimmage and just did not get the job done. 7 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. 1st and 10, Cass at the 16. They were at the 46, and then the 36, and then the 26, and here they are at the 16. 13 seconds on the play clock. They kind of get the right personnel on the field. The quarterback, they're going to have to take a timeout. Illegal motion, they say. The quarterback, that's on him. He kind of leaned forward and tried to fake us and get us to jump forward too far. And they call a penalty on the quarterback. And they'll stop clock momentarily. And now it'll wind after they backed it up 5 yards. 1st and 15 at the 21. We're going to put 3 receivers to the left. Play clock down to 7 seconds. The quarterback calls for the snap. Now he gives it to a running back who's got a big hole up the middle, and he's going to carry it in 21 yards for a touchdown.
I don't think anybody touched him.
He had a big hold off tackle right side. They just crashed down, blocked everybody, and he took it 21 yards for a score. It's 17-16, and they are going to attempt the extra point to kick it in to tie this game up. With 7 minutes left, that's the right thing to do. That's enough time to stop us and get the ball back. So they're making the right decision here to tie this thing up. Hey, what if it went into overtime, guys?
That'd be wonderful.
All right, Cass going to attempt the extra point. Waiting on the snap. Good hold, good kick. The kick is up, and it's tied up 17-17. Rockmart will have the ball after a kick here with just under 7 minutes left in the ball game. Let's take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
You better get used to this weather, State Farm, because I'm trading you to a QB in the Siberian Football League.
You can't trade my agent.
And we don't cover Siberia.
What do you cover?
Cars,
homes,
motorcycles,
RVs,
boats,
golf carts.
All right, I get it. Go by Sherman Ross State Farm Insurance, 122 East Elm Street in Rockmart.
Termites, wasps, ants, roaches. Do these words bring fear to you? If so, put an end to these fears by calling Harrelson Termite and Pest Control. Being the largest pest control company in Polk County, they can rid you of your fear of these words and bring a smile to your face. Call today at 770-684-1488 to schedule an appointment.
We were born do-it-yourselfers. Teaching you how to do it like a pro is what we live for. We're about relationships, not transactions. What we understand is that every project has value, and the value of the help and guidance we give you is the empowerment you feel when you realize that do-it-yourself doesn't mean do it alone.
Buy low, true value, 308 Nathan Dean Bypass in Rockmart, 770-684-5075.
Tilly's Home Furniture is your destination for football season recliners and living room furniture. Tilly's has a full line of appliances and are proud to offer online shopping on their new website, TillysHomeFurnishings.com. So let them help you with appliances, furniture, and propane. 966 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart, Georgia. Don't be silly. Call Tilly 770-684-5314. Tell them, Scooter.
Come see us. Ask for Scooter.
For 80 years, Atrium Health Floyd has offered care at every stage of life. As the official healthcare partner of Polk School District, that history of healing reaches students from the time they step on campus until the stadium lights go dark. Our pediatricians, school nurses, athletic trainers, and first responders are here every day, making sure students are healthy and safe. A commitment that fulfills our mission to improve health, elevate hope, and advance healing for all. Atrium Health Floyd, your first and best choice for care.
Hey everyone, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter right across from Rockmart High School. Come find out why we're the region champs in the car business. Get a Days deal once, you're a customer for life. Enjoy the game. Go Jackets.
Yellow Jackets play-by-play action continues on WZOT 101.9.
Well, it was 17-10, and we've allowed Cass to drive it down the field and tie this thing up here with 6 minutes and 56 seconds left in the ball game. 17-17. They're going to kick it off to us. We've done a good job returning it tonight. Let's see what we can do with this one. Cass's kicker kicks it to a certain spot. Kicks this one high and short. We're going to field it at the 32. Brent Washington gets it. He comes upfield, and they cut his legs out from under him at the 37.
Flag on the play.
Flag.
Probably
on the
illegal
play.
block.
Some kind of penalty flag laying down at the 45-yard line. Done a lot of those in this half.
Been quite opposite this half. Last half it was all Cass penalties. This half it's been all us, and Cass hadn't had many.
Before the game tonight, the officials got together and said, hey, we're going to call everything on Cass in the first half and everything on Rockmart in the second half.
That is fair.
And we're going to see if we can run this game to midnight. The illegal block against Rockmart. And they'll mark it off from the 37 all the way back to the 23. So Rockmart will have 1st and 10 right there. We'll have to take it 77 yards to get a score.
65 yards penalties this half.
2 receivers to the left for Rockmart. Anderson out wide. The ball over on the right hash. Bailey in the slot. Davis in the shotgun. Gets his team set. Calls for the snap. I'm going to throw it to Bailey. It's a low throw. He picks it up and gets maybe a yard out of that. He was about 3 yards deep. He got back to the line of scrimmage and picked up 1 yard. Very low throw. Picked it up right off the turf almost. 2nd down and 9. Ball on the left hash, though. Changed sides the field. 6:21 left in the game. Tie score, 17-17. Put 2 receivers right side. Davis in the shotgun. Going to give it to a running back right up the gut. Going to bring it forward to the 30-yard line. Took it off left guard and picked up about 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Big 3rd down. We got to get a 1st down here with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the ball game. Tie score here. We've got to give our defense a break. Bailey goes wide to the right. On a direct snap to Brent Washington, who's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage. They try to get in behind him. The line is trying to move him forward. They are going to move him across to the 31, and that's all he's going to get. 31 and a half. He needs to get to the 33. It'll be 4th and a yard and a half with 5 minutes and 25 seconds left in the ball game.
Well, what do you do, David?
I go for it.
I would too.
4th and 2.
We hadn't been able to stop them, but
4th and 1. The ball is at the 32. He's got to get it to the 33. Brent Washington going to get the play from his coach. Go back to the huddle on 4th and 1. The ball at the 32 with 5 minutes left in the ball game. They're going to direct snap to Big Washington. They know he's going to run the ball. They snap it to him, and he goes left. He hits the line of scrimmage, and they can't stop him. He's going to get the 1st down and a little more, all the way down across the 35 to the 36. I tell you, that senior is a big kid, and he plays hard. Picked up that 1st down when everybody in the stadium knew he was going to run the ball.
Yeah.
Took it to the 37. 1st and 10, Rockmart. I mean, that's just lining up and saying, hey, our guy's going to beat your guy. 2 receivers to the right. Davis in the shotgun. Going to give it to a wingback coming left. He cuts back upfield. Get across the 40, 45. He's down the sideline. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown.
I hate to say it, but that one's coming back. There's a flag down there on the 40-yard line. They going to call it on us.
Golly bum. That's the best
back.
run of the night. Everybody thought it was going to be a touchdown. Number 4 for Rockmart. Rakelin Glover took it down the sideline. They'll bring it back, mark off a penalty from somewhere around the 41-yard line. And we'll back it up. Holding against Rockmart. Step it off from the 41. My goodness, sit it down at the 31. It'll be 1st down, 15 yards to go. 16 yards to go. Rockmart breaks the huddle. 1st and 16 from the 31. 2 receivers go to the right. 13 seconds on the play clock. Davis Going to give it to a wingback coming left again. That's Glover. He gets to the sideline, falls forward to the 35, picked up 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12.
He was hoping for Lightning to strike twice, but I think Cass has figured that out, that we're going to run the same play.
2nd and 12. There's 4 minutes exactly on the game clock as it continues to run. 28 seconds on the play clock. I hate to say it, but we're going to need to hurry up. It's 17-17. All at the 35. We send 2 receivers to the right. We got all our timeouts left. Davis in the shotgun, gives it same play. Coming around the left side. He reverses field. Turner trying to find a hole. Gets to the 40, and it'll be 3rd and about 6 yards to go. They'll mark him down at the 41.
I tell you, we ran the same play 3 times in a row. Worked the first time, but
Turner cut back to the right after it was blocked up trying to go left, and it's 3rd and 6. Let's run it again. They won't be looking for it this time.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm really not kidding. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in the ball game, 3rd and 6. We're going to send a receiver wide to the right, 1 to the left. All on the left hash. Davis in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Going to drop back to pass. Looks to throw. Got Bailey over here. And it's incomplete. And they're going to call it interference on the defense. And it was. The defender was all over his back. Riding his back as the throw was made. It's going to be interference or illegal contact. And it is on Cass. That'll give us a first down. That's a Marco's Pizza Yellow Jacket first down. They're sponsoring first downs here in the second half. They'll move the ball forward. Not sure how many yards he walked off there. 10 yards, I guess, to the 50, to the 49. Across the 50. Now we're inside Cass territory with 2 minutes and 47 seconds left in this thing. It's 17-17. Let's don't let it come down to a field goal. 1st and 10, Rockmart. 2 receivers to the right. Getting late in this thing, tied up. We line up in the wing T. Quarterback in the shotgun. Bring a wing back in motion to the right. Davis.
Got a man open.
He's under pressure. He has to escape to the right. Got a man open at the 41. He cuts back upfield. That's Bailey. He's to the 30, 25. Runs over a tackler and down to the 21-yard line. Jake Bailey says, get you some of this. 20-yard line, 1st and 10, Rockmart.
30-yard reception. I tell you, Bailey scrambled out, got open. J.D. was on the run, but great run after he caught the ball and ran. He put a lick on that 0 for number for Cass.
Yeah, Jake Bailey lowered his shoulder at about the 24, ran over a defender.
That's another Marco's Pizza Yellow Jacket first down.
Davis in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right. Going to snap it, run it to the left. Turner cuts back upfield, sidesteps a man, gets to the 15. They push him down to the 13. I believe they're going to mark him at the 12. He'll be 2 yards short of the first down.
I tell you, the Jacket, that line is doing a great job getting that extra push.
And it is going to be a timeout on the field. Rockmart's going to take a time. Nope, Cass took a timeout. With 1 minute, 53 seconds left in this thing, they decided they better call a timeout. They're going to need a little time on the clock after we score here. 17-17 is the score with less than 2 minutes to go.
I tell you, we've got to protect the ball here. We can't they're going to have to hold on to it. They're trying to strip it when they're going into that line, and so we just got to hang on to it.
You know, we haven't ran our quarterback much tonight.
No, just a couple of plays that J.D. has ran.
I might put Washington in there and run a fake to him and let the quarterback escape with it. 2nd down and 2. It's just a second and 2 might be an opportunity to throw the ball into the end zone. They're not going to do that. They're going to run the ball.
I'm like you. I believe I would I'd put Washington in because you know they're going to be keying on him, especially second down with short yardage for the first down. I mean, all night long we've put Washington in there when we've had short yardage to go. And this would be a great opportunity to let J.D. take it to him and go around the left side.
Rockmart's team trying to grow up here a little bit. Second game of the season. It's tied 17-17. Playing Cass. We played Cedartown tough. They didn't play Rome tough. Rome kind of had their way with them in the Corky Kale Classic up there at Barron Stadium. Rome's going to beat a lot of folks bad this year.
Yeah, Rome's a good ball team.
Minute 53 left in this thing, 17-17. Rockmart needing to score, and we do put Washington in the game. Nazir Turner's also in there at wing back. Got two receivers to the right, tight end to the left. Davis in the shotgun. Calls for the snap. He is going to give it to Washington. Washington's got a hole, and he's going to score. I think they told him to let him score. They didn't even try to tackle him.
No, they didn't.
A minute and 48 left in this thing.
Yeah, they want the ball back.
17-17. Nobody even touched him.
You go for one or two.
Yeah, you got to kick the field goal. It's 23-17. We'll attempt to field the extra point here. Davis will sit the tee down on the 10. We've struggled here this year with this part of our game. They overload the right side of their defense. They're going to come after it. We get it up and kick it through there good, barely.
I tell you, it looked like they might have got a hand on it.
Yeah, I believe they blocked it.
Yeah,
but
they got a hand on it.
Kind of wobbled up and through there. It left the tee good, and then it started wobbling and went through there, though. Rockmart leads 24-7 with a minute and 48 left in this thing. All right, we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with a minute 48 left. Rockmart with a touchdown lead.
Back to the action of Rockmart Yellow Jackets football in a moment on WZOT.
I've heard about this Engage spending account at Family Savings Credit Union. We could get $200 cash bonus when we open an Engage spending account. We'd also earn cash back rewards every month, pay no service fees, and get free bill pay.
Engage spending account, not your father's checking account. Visit engagespending.com for details. Some restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Barnes Insurance Agency offers car, home, health, and life insurance at affordable rates. They offer numerous auto insurance companies so they can get you the best coverage for the lowest rate. They offer tax services year-round. Call today for a free quote. Barnes Insurance Agency, 512 East Elm Street in Rockmart.
Lewis Motor Company has moved. The oldest car dealership in Rockmart has a brand new beautiful lot that has expanded their inventory with quality used vehicles. Go by their new lot at 319 South Piedmont Avenue or call today at 770-684-6694. New facility, expanded inventory, same dealership, same great service. Lewis Motor Company.
This is Jennifer Holtzy with the Lankford Insurance Firm, where we specialize in life, disability, and long-term care insurance. Don't speculate. Let us evaluate your insurance needs. Give us a call, 770-546-0286. And we're a proud sponsor for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Go Jackets.
You know, nowadays it seems like nothing is built to last. But the new Michelin Defender 2-tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
Is your thermostat breaking your wallet each month? The reason could be your home is not adequately insulated. Have the experts at TNT Insulation help put money back in your pocket. Call Tim Montgomery today at 770-684-1887 to schedule an inspection. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs, and they specialize in spray foam insulation.
Hello, Jacket Nation. I'm Chris Miller.
And I'm Steve Miller.
And we are Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory. Our family's been part of Rockmart since 1954, and we have been serving you at the funeral home since 1981. We are proud supporters of our community and Rockmart High School athletics. From our family to yours, go Jackets. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory, Rockmart's only locally owned and operated hometown funeral home.
All right, Rockmart to kick off the Cass with 1:48 left in the ball game, now leading 24-17. They've moved their kick returners up short, thinking that we're going to kick it short. We get our foot into it and kick it long, and they field it at the 12. We got to hit him. He's up the middle of the field. We do hit him at the 35-yard line. I tell you, Rockmart defender put a shoulder into the ball carrier, number 9. That is Zion McCrary, a senior, who laid a lick on the ball carrier. And the ball will be spotted at the 33-yard line. With 1:41 left in this thing, Cass is going to – they can't run it. They've only got 2 timeouts left. They cannot run it that far in the 5-yard clips. They've been running it most of the game. But they've thrown it deep on us a time or two. They put 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Their quarterback in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He's under pressure, steps up in the pocket, rolls to his left, and throws it across the field. They got a man open at the 48, and there is a flag, going to be a late hit on the quarterback.
Yep.
He took a big lick, and that'll be marked off after the play is, and they had already gotten it down to the 48. The quarterback took a big lick after he had released the ball. Wow. 24-17 with 1:31. They'll mark off 15 yards. And that takes the ball all the way down to the 36-yard line.
I tell you,
for a minute and a half.
Penalties have plagued Rockmart forever. In this half, it's been 90 yards so far on penalties.
Those are the penalties that they walked off with their feet. I mean, a couple of those brought back long runs.
Yeah.
And that's just the actual yards, not the impact yards.
Been 2 touchdowns brought back because of it.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They'll walk a 3rd receiver out to the right side. Clock is stopped, 1:31. They release the back to the right. Quarterback looks that way, and they run a screen, and we drag him down. Nope, we missed him, and they're going to knock him out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Nope, they're going to wind the clock. Clock continues to run, 1:18. And he's down with a 3-yard loss. They're going to try to get set up here. They don't take a timeout. They got 2 of them, 1:11. The officials set the ball down at the 40. They're helping us. 2nd and 14. Cass's quarterback takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking to throw down the field under pressure now. Moves around, goes back to his left. He's going to run it out of bounds. He picked up about 2 yards, and he's going to stop the clock with 51 seconds. That is a smart play by their quarterback. Ran it out of bounds at the 38. He had nothing downfield. Good job by the Jacket defenders. It'll be 3rd and 12. Clock is stopped. 51 seconds left.
Like they might have moved a little bit.
They moved early. No flag. 3rd and 12. The ball at the 38. They got 2 timeouts with 51 seconds, and they've got to get a first down. They've got 2 plays to get it. 3rd and 12. Taking their time. 15 seconds on the play clock. They get set. 2 receivers split out each side. Ball on the left hash. Their quarterback snap rolls to him. He's under pressure. Steps away from it. Got a man open at the 30, at the 28. Stepped out of bounds right there.
4th down now.
He came back to the ball. The quarterback eluded the pressure. It's 4th and 2. Clock stopped at 44 seconds. Ball at the 28, 4th and 2. They got to get a first down. They got 2 timeouts, so they can run the ball for this first down if they want to. They hadn't gotten the play called yet. There's 4 guys over there giving hand signals. 10 seconds on the play clock. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Quarterback tries to get them set, and now Rockmart takes a timeout. Rockmart took a timeout. We'll have 2 of our timeouts left with 44 seconds. Let's take a timeout ourselves. We'll be right back.
Discover better banking with Century Bank of Georgia. We are dedicated to building strong, long-term relationships with our clients. Invested in our communities, we proudly support numerous local businesses, schools, and nonprofit organizations. Century Bank of Georgia. We want to be your bank. Contact or visit us today.
Wings Plus at 808 West Elm Street in Rockmart offers incredible taste of the South with chicken and waffles, shrimp and grits, gizzards, ribs, and pork chops. We have fish dinners with tilapia, whiting, and that Southern classic catfish. That's Wings Plus, located in the old Huddle House location. Call them at 678-685-4880. They're open from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. Wings Plus, come and see what the fuss is about.
Silver Comet Furniture, your one-stop shop for all your furniture and bedding needs. We carry brands such as Ashley, Catnapper, Liberty, and Jameson Mattress Company. At Silver Comet Furniture, 678-685-4320, 2000 Cedartown Highway in Fish Creek.
Get your bronze on. Visit Totally Bronze Tanning Salon at 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart to get that beautiful bronze look. Totally Bronze Tanning Salon has a very clean and cool facility with a safe, well-lit parking area. For a quick tan, they have sunless spray tanning. Call them today at 770-684-3003 for an appointment or go by 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
If you insure your house and your car with Allstate, you'll save money. Up to 10% off the auto bill and 15% off the home insurance. The Allstate home and auto discounts. More convenient, more reasonable.
To find out more about Allstate home and auto discounts, visit your local Allstate agent, John Purser, at 770-684-1328. Are you in good hands?
And now more exciting Rockmart Yellow Jackets football on 101.9 Hometown Radio.
All right, coming out of this timeout that Rockmart took on a 4th and 2, ball at the 28. 4th and 2 with 44 seconds left in the ball game. Rockmart leading 24-17. Do not jump off sides. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. The quarterback with a single back in the backfield. Moves the man in motion from the left to the right. Calls for the snap. Going to throw. Looks to throw. Got a man open in the end zone. Touchdown. He caught it and got his feet in bounds. On a 4th and 2, they threw a fly pattern down the left sideline. And a receiver that hadn't had a whole lot going on all night caught it. And I'd like to see the replay. He drug his toes in the back of the end zone with 36 seconds left. They're going to go for 2 to try to win this ball game. We'll keep it right here. Somebody took a timeout. There's a timeout on the field. Cass took a timeout. It's 24-23. Surely to goodness they're going to try to go for it.
I would. I mean,
it's a game that's not a region game. Please don't play for overtime. Time, temperature, and score. It is now 11 o'clock with 36 seconds left in this thing. I don't know what the temperature is. Let's just say it's hot.
The temperature is 81.
81 degrees. Time, temperature, and score brought to you by the pros at Gilmer Heating and Air. Call Jeff, 770-851-4868. He's your local, trusted Goodman dealer. 24-23. Cass just threw a touchdown pass into the end zone from about the 28-yard line on a 4th and 2. Their receiver ran by our defender, and we were playing the run. And he caught it. I thought it was going to be out of bounds. He drug his feet in the back of the end zone and caught the pass. Touchdown Cass, and it's now 24-23, and they're going to go for it and go for the win here with 36 seconds left in this thing. Here's your ball game. Ball at the 2.5. They hurry up to get set. They're going to direct snap it to a running back. He's going to throw it. Nope, he's going to run it to the right, back to the left. He's got some running room. Now he's going to throw, and we knocked it down. We knocked it down. Rockmart's going to win. 36 seconds left in this thing. Their quarterback, they snapped it to the running back. I told you he was going to throw it.
You called it.
There was a receiver, the receiver that they keyed on all night was lined up to the left. He ran it to the left. There was nothing there. And, there's going to be, they're going to make us take a 3-minute break with 36 seconds left in the doggone ball game. Rockmart's going to win this thing 24-23. I tell you.
I think they've thrown one of our guys out.
Threw him out? Who? I didn't see that.
The referee came over there and was pointing to Coach Parson.
If he's thrown out, he can't play next week. Against who we play next week? Nobody. We're going to be off next week. We'll come back the following week and play Dalton.
Yep,
Boy,
here.
I tell you, that was a running clock after the first quarter at Dalton last year.
Yeah.
I think maybe he was just pointing for us to get back off the field.
He came up to one of our players. He had the player and went over to Coach Parson and pointed for the player to get off the field.
All right.
He hadn't made him leave, so he's still on the sideline.
Maybe that ain't the case. But they will kick off to us and no doubt will attempt an onside kick with 36 seconds left in this ball game. So it's not over. Not over yet. But we lead 24-23 with just 36 seconds left in the ball game.
We've got to grab this ball quick and fall on it.
If they were to recover it, they've got 2 timeouts left. They'll lay the ball on the ground, so they are going to onside kick it. We got our hands team in there knowing that's what they're going to do. And 1 man back deep to receive. They're not going to kick it deep. We've got receivers, running backs. And you don't have to wait on it. Go get it, boys. They whistle it. Their kicker kicks it. It bounces high. Bounces at the 40. We cover it finally. It's out of bounds. Out of bounds at near the we caught it in the air, running back away from the line of scrimmage, and I believe it's out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Good job by somebody to go up in the air and catch that thing. It took a perfect bounce. Is there another flag on the play?
There's a flag, but I thought
no flag. They wave it off. They wave it off. Surely we're not going to have to wait.
All right, Rockmart's got the ball. That's going to be the ball game.
Rockmart leads 24-23. They'll have to snap at one time. Surely Cass will not call a timeout. We've been here all night and half the day.
What about a water break? We just changed possession.
They took the water break before they let them kick the
Okay.
onside kick.
Okay.
All right, we're going to get into victory formation. JD will take the snap from under center. Hadn't done that yet this year. And take a knee. And that'll – did they call a timeout? Clock's still running. And Rockmart's players are going to walk off to the side. And
I think that's it.
That's going to be your ball game, folks. Rockmart's going to win this thing 24-23. And there were moments when I wouldn't have thought that was going to happen tonight.
I tell you, it's been been an ugly game, especially this second half. But Rockmart comes through holding them on that.
Hey, we've been kind of down on the penalty. We did have some penalties here in the second half. But in his interview, Coach Parsons said, we're going to have to maintain our composure. If we're going, and they did. I mean, it's getting a little chippy, he said. We're going to have to maintain our composure, and we were able to do that. Had some penalties, but all in all, kept their heads up, maintained their composure, come away with a win, 24-23.
Yep.
Good to get the first one of the year, right?
First half was not just 3 penalties on us, but the second half, that it ate us up with penalties. And that's the things we got to work on. And playing these games against these schools, this kind of gets us ready for the region coming up. Hey, we've been here all night. Every one of us is worn out. We're ready to go home. All right. All right. Post game, you can hang around for it. They go take it at the radio station. Thanks for tuning in. No game next week. 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be back here at the Rock to take on Dalton. Thanks for tuning in.
You've been listening to exclusive coverage of Rockmart High School Yellow Jacket football on WZOT 101.9 Hometown Radio. Presented by
Smith's Land Clearing, A&B Disposal, Silver Comet Fitness, Garrett Land Company, Barnes Insurance, Mitchell Chiropractic, Mary Miller State Farm, Taylor Transport, Culver Exterminating, Jerry and Dana Ferguson of Ferguson Construction, Precious Paul's Pet Grooming Hotel and Spa, Marco's Pizza,